What is up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets with my boy, the hyped up boy,
Sorry.
Johnny K.
Sorry.
Picks. Just,
I was channeling my inner Pereira there with my left hook there.
the air stood no chance. It didn't even
No
stand a
way.
chance.
No way.
How you doing tonight, Johnny?
Pretty good. I'm hyped up. I'm back. Glad that we're back doing lives now because we had a week off, and looking forward to these fights. They're going to be great. And bets, I'm liking my bets too. How about you?
Yeah, dude. Feeling good, feeling refreshed after getting that week off, getting to hang out with the family. Had a good time, and then we come back to it's not like when we came back from that big break from Christmas and stuff to a
Mhm.
terrible card, coming back to a good card, so that's good.
Yes.
We got some
Always good.
great bets in, man. I really love my bets this week. I'm gonna get the clean sweep, and then I'm even gonna have a bet for this week and next week, and
Sweet.
going for back to back bets. How'd you do on the last card, the San Antonio card?
Oh, I did fairly well. I won 4 out of my 5 bets. I
Oh
was
hell yeah,
one leg away from a clean sweep, but it's all good. It was a chitty fight. Like I could have swore that fight was not going to go the distance, and it did. And
yeah,
yeah, but I ended up winning about 4.14 units. So that's like
nice.
5 winning cards in a row now from
Hell
like
yeah,
starting out like losing 5 or 6 in a row. So I'm like finally back up to where I
back in
should
the
be.
yeah, man.
How
That's
about you?
awesome, dude. Yeah, same. I went 3-1 on my bets because I might Trey Ogden bet get canceled.
Mm,
But 3-1, I won 7.6 units.
there you go.
I had that big parlay in with Sandhagen and who was it, Vergara, who scared the shit
Me
out of me,
too.
dude.
Me
Um,
too.
and then I went 3-1. I won 7.6 units, and I could have won 14 units had the Vergara fight went under 1.5 because I had
Oh
that parlayed
yeah.
with the Holly Holm over 2.5, and it
That
went
was really
about a
close too.
yeah, but I mean, it was better to have CJ win than to hit that under. But yeah, man, super close. That was a pretty
Yeah.
fun
Thank you,
card to
thank you,
watch too.
Jason. Thank you, Jason, for keeping that alive for us.
Oh, what's that?
The ref, Jason.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
thank you,
yeah.
Jason, for not stopping that fight.
He was letting him run around, and yeah, it was close a couple times, dude. It was so close. I was in Nashville sitting in a car watching it, and I'm like, oh my god, because dude,
I
and I
know.
swear to God on my life, even earlier that day, I was just thinking about it like the whole time because I'm like, I got a bunch on Bagheera, and I kept seeing fucking De Silva doing that spinning back kick, and it was in my head, and then he actually hit him with that because he don't hit nobody, and he missed like 4 of them before that, but
Hmm.
um. And then, yeah, man, just Sandhagen putting on a clean. That's exactly how I seen it going in my head. I thought
Yeah.
that maybe he would have a couple moments of problems. Uh, maybe get hit. He got hit a couple times, but like the thing is like I think Vera's more than skill was a kind of a bully. Like he's a big dude. He's big for
Yeah.
135 to most people, but when he lost all of his advantages fighting a bigger dude in Corey Sandhagen, that worked out good. But that was a pretty good fight. I thought Vera would go for it more, but I think
Yeah, I
Sandhagen's
did too.
movement threw him off, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he just couldn't find his openings to go for it. You know what I mean? And like, I mean, Song Dong looked even better than Vera did. So against Cody or Corey. So
It's all that
it
movement,
was just
man.
a yeah, it was just a really weird fight. But hey,
Yeah,
you know,
because
I knew Corey was good. I just wanted to go with my guy, but it
yeah,
didn't work out.
the main difference in the Song Yadong fight and that fight was that Corey tried to take Song down a couple times, but he couldn't get him down. So he just had to strike. And Song, he's so fast, man, and powerful.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was. I was still sweating it, all the way to like 10, and then because I had him on 2 parlays, and then they start reading the judges' scores after I just watched a 50-40
Yeah,
fucking five period, fifty
insane.
forty five, and then they're like, judge number one. I was like, my girlfriend's sitting there. I'm like, what? I'm like, no
I
way.
know it was crazy. It wasn't
That's,
as bad as London, but there was a couple judging debacles. I was just like,
there's
nope.
the Macy Barber, like, okay, watching it, she did damage, so it's weird. It just depends how you score. But honestly, if they would have said 30-27 Lee, I would have took that, or 29-28 Barber, or even just, but like, I just feel like Lee would take her down and hold her down and do nothing. But standing up, Barber was landing some big shots. But when they called her name, when they called 30-27 and then her name, we just pulled into my driveway from Nashville, and I was like, no way. I was already counting up how much I lost, but didn't go that
Yeah,
way.
it's all good. Like I don't know. I think people just the UFC loves Barber. Let's put it that way. I mean,
Something.
I don't know. That's 2 split decisions. I don't think she won. So
yeah, with the Maverick one. Let's
oh
say
yeah,
what's
she
up to
clearly lost that one too.
Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat. Our boy Thomas is in here from France. What is up, Thomas? I hope
What's up,
everything's
Thomas?
going good on the big bets, man. He picks out the one sharp bet every week and hits it, man. And I'm sure he has because there's been a bunch of the good guys winning. Ryan Jordan, what is up? Sup, stoked as always for 287. I can't wait. This
Yes,
Izzy
sir.
fight's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Age, yeah, the left hook Larry. Oh, Pereira, left hook Pereira.
I'm not telling you who I picked. I swear.
Dude, I want to bet him so bad. I want to go back
I
to the
know.
but
I'm this close, man.
dude, I was gonna bet online. I don't understand stupid stuff. So like I got to bet I would have to put Bitcoin on, right? Through Coinbase. So I bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, and then they wouldn't let me transfer it for freaking 10 days, right? So within the first day, I lose $50 on Bitcoin. It's just sitting there going down. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I said I let it go for like 7 days, and I was still down. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know. And then I watched that Bellator, and I would have been betting that shit. Right. If I would have had that money on there, I know, and I know I would have bet a little shit, and I would have probably lost because that's a shit show to bet. Aaron Jeffrey and all them. But so I end up cashing my money back out, and I'm just gonna do the casino thing.
Yeah, it's fine. Wait till Kentucky gets it, and then it's easier. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and that should be soon. AJ, what is up, man? Appreciate you coming out and hanging out. Grateful dude, what is up? He said, I'm looking forward to this one. Good luck this weekend. Good luck to you too, man. And we appreciate you coming out as always every week, hanging out on Twitter. Everybody on Twitter, check his account out too. Grateful dude. He's an awesome guy.
Yes, sir.
Pike, what is up? He said, let's fucking go. Let's go. Gabriel and Amorim. I can't say her name. Amorim is for the win. Let's go.
Let's hope.
Dude. Yeah.
Let's hope. It's gonna be a bad night if she doesn't win.
Come on, man. She's going around the world strangling girls when fucking Sam Hughes was running track. She was literally going country to country, just winning jiu-jitsu tournaments. But Gabriel, appreciate you coming out as always, dude. It's always good to see everybody that's been hanging out since literally the beginning. So Pike, that CJ fight was tense as hell. Yeah. Yeah. It was like when he was running from him, I'm like, that's not good. It was
funny as hell.
I'm like, I don't think he's supposed to do that. I'm glad they were in the big cage, right?
Yeah.
Little cage, he probably would have got his head knocked off. And they're saying De Silva missed like a flying knee right after he hit.
Yeah, he like slipped and then oh my god.
Sweaty. And then dude, I thought Vergara was gonna get him out of there early in the second. I thought and De Silva didn't give up as quick as he usually did. That's all that happened. MPTV, what is up? I said hi, Cody and Johnny. Johnny, no disrespect, but I had Barber Lee as a draw. Didn't think Lee won. I'm rocking with that MPT.
Well, if it was a draw, Barber didn't win either.
I mean, I think that Barber won. No, that was so. Listen, when they called her name, that was the
listen. I'm all about the damage portion, but she just didn't do enough for me, and I think Lee's control time and takedowns, and she was even doing good on the feet too.
What about you?
Not like Barber.
What
was
about
like destroying her?
Right. What about Mergliata giving her to the 30-27?
That's insane.
He's scoring for damage. He's a ref though.
And I don't even know why he was judging. He's awful. He's an awful ref. He's an awful judge. Boom.
Jeez, that's disrespectful.
You get me fired up. You get me fired up. This was like 3 weeks ago.
You get me back going, man. Bunny Hunter Bosa, what is up? He said, "What's up, fellas? Let's get this money. Pray for Donald Trump." We got the Tate brothers out, so he's got the new message. Pray for Donald Trump. Let's do it. Yeah, fucking system, bro. All right, Bunny Hunter, though. Appreciate you coming out every weekend since the beginning, or every week since the beginning, hanging out for everything, dude. Appreciate you so much. Jumbo Loco, what is up, man? What's up, guys? My Sandhagen and Lanoir parlay was too easy. Now let's get Pereira and Burns. I like it. Yeah, man. Lanoir, Patrick, shout out to Patty from Addicted to Combat picking that second round submission for Lanoir.
Awesome.
Like 12 units or something crazy. So shout out to Patty, man. Everybody check out Addicted to Combat's channel too. He kills it every week. Getting and subscribe, get him up to 1,000 subscribers. Saba, what is up, Saba?
What's up, Saba?
So what's up, folks? Happy to see my friend Cody and the biggest Israel Adesanya hater on the planet Earth back. Yeah.
I don't hate him. I don't. But man, he's not doing himself any favors this week. I'll tell you.
You don't like my painting up there? My this camera don't show it as good, but
It's cool. I hate him. I really don't. I like him. But
I
man, he's
do.
not doing himself any favors. He's looking pretty mad.
He's in
Camera.
he's in the war zone. You
Pereira's
can
in his
see his
head.
eyes. Yeah, you can see in
Pereira's
his
in his
eyes.
head even worse than last time.
Bro, you see that
I
little
can't.
video of all the stuff that Glover Texera has been doing to Pereira when he was
No,
doing his
he's
makeup,
hilarious.
and Pereira's like, "What the fuck? You've never?" I bet Pereira's probably never looked that scared ever. He's like, "What the fuck?" Baddest, one of the meanest dudes on earth, and he's like, "Yeah, I love Glover, dude. I want to meet Glover someday. That would be awesome.
That'd be cool."
But Saba, appreciate you coming out, hanging out, being a big part of the Discord, my Layer Cake Discord. Saba's always in there with the freshest information on MMA all the time, and great bets and great picks. So appreciate you always coming out, Saba, and hanging out for years now. Oh, over a year. How long we been doing this now, dude? At least like almost
over
a year and a half. Yeah, because we were doing it before we went to the UFC last March.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to count up how many shows we've done so we can do like an episode count.
Yeah, we should put it on the next one.
Is that okay? Shit, my eyes messed me up, man. I'm tired. Was working. I thought it said Christian Rodriguez off the card. I was like, no.
Oh,
hey man, dude, I picked him to win. I think he's good, dude. What he did with JSP,
I think he's good.
I bet JSP against him, dude. And I was freaking sweating. He almost choked him out twice, and then JSP completely gassed to a dude on short notice. It was. Well, yeah, Bunny Hunter's right.
Rosas is a completely different fighter than Pierce, so throwing it out there.
I think Pierce would stomp a mud hole that little guy. Pike said, I've got Burns via sub decision or / decision. I like that. And Pifer money line plus 152. That Pifer fight's going to be crazy sweaty because I just don't know what he's about yet. And I know what Mearshard's about, but it's that's a plus 152 is good numbers, man. Thomas, my only bet and lock this week is Burns. I like it. I seen him face off Jorge 38, not in great shape.
No.
I like that bet, Thomas. Haha, yeah, that's Bitcoin. Yeah, I was like, I'm
down every day.
That's why I like the dude, because I know nothing about technology, but I can tell you this just from knowing about money is that I don't understand how Bitcoin could ever be like the main money if it goes freaking up and down. Because like say you make $1,000 in a week and you need that to pay your rent, and you get $1,000 paycheck and you go to pay your rent, you got 880 left. They're like, shit, Bitcoin, rich people freaking sold their shit real quick. So I don't know how.
It's literally the stock market, but way more volatile.
I hate the stock market.
24 hours a day. It's not even like business hours or something.
Right. Yeah. I hate the stock market too. I buy Tesla. If I buy stuff, I buy Tesla. And I just let it sit.
That's a good one.
That's going to be worth so much. Carlos CJP. Bets. UFC bets. What is up? So what up, my dogs? I'm so ready for UFC 282. I'm ready to cash these slips. Let's go.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Everybody go check out Carlos CJP UFC bets channel. Doing great breakdowns, dude. He always has like guest hosts come on and different stuff, and great breakdowns, always killing it. Thomas, 2025 Bitcoin at 120,000 euros. You hear it? What? And it's been going back up, so I should buy it then and let it sit there.
That'd be crazy. It's like what 10 times more than it is right now, maybe.
Yeah,
no, not 10. I'm sorry.
But 4. One of my buddies, like I don't know, maybe it was about 4 years ago. Maybe like 4.5, was sitting in my car, and he's rich off Bitcoin, was already rich before that from that. And he was like, yeah, Bitcoin's $2,200 a Bitcoin. He's like, if it gets down to $1,800, grab you a couple. And I'm sitting in my car. We're just sitting there talking. I'm like, I don't know what the hell that is. I'm not spending that much money on it. And then like 2 years later, it was 60 grand. I was like, motherfucker. But okay, so Bitcoin is the future. All right.
We'll see.
Litz said, hey, Blood, what's your thoughts on Yanez? I'm thinking about parlaying him big this weekend.
It's gonna be a fun fight.
I don't
close too.
One of my hardest things, like one of my things that I need to the thing I need to try to figure out how to change about my betting, like my worst part about my betting is not fully knowing when to fade these old dudes. You know what I mean? Because they're not old. I mean, he's like what, 34, but
35.
It's like I always want to take that veteran that's proven over. And then sometimes it works out good for me when I'm taking like Volkov versus Romanov or like something like that. But then sometimes, you're taking these dudes and you don't know which year they went from still being super good to falling completely off.
Exactly.
Yep. So we'll get there, but I actually picked fine. After watching the Davy Grant fight. I felt like, but we'll get there. But appreciate all the questions, Litz, and hanging out. Jim, what is up, man? He said, hi, guys. Glad to be back. Sorry we've missed you. Been working a ton. Let's go this weekend and really smash them. Yeah.
Yes, sir,
what's up,
James?
Jim and Amy? We appreciate you guys coming out all the time. And yeah, if you miss a week or two, we know you'll be back. You guys are always good people, always hanging out with us, giving out good tips, too. He said, all you guys in the community, all the best on your bets this weekend. Jim and Amy and her mom, Pat. Say what's up, Pat? What is up, Pat? Appreciate you hanging out too, man. I think this might be the first time. That is awesome. Yep. So good luck to all you guys too. All you, Jim, Amy, Pat. Appreciate you all hanging out. Good luck to you guys this Saturday. I know you're gonna win. They win almost every weekend. Like good, solid, sharp bets, man. Pink Floyd, what's up? He said I had a lot on Barber and got to rewatch, but thought for sure she lost at that time. Yeah, I had so much on her, so it's hard for me to just flat out say, Yeah.
I had nothing. Well, I had the over 2.5 in that fight, but like just watching it from a non-betting perspective, like I just thought Lee won, and I didn't think it was close enough to be a split. I thought it was 29-28 Lee. That's just me.
You want to hear something completely dumb? So I was out of town. So I was out of town, right? But I went to the casino. So I put in a 7-leg parlay for $100 to win 1,450. And I forgot I even had it, right? While I was driving back and stuff. So I'm watching a fight, and I don't know, like when I was watching Chidi and Duraev, I was kind of rooting for Duraev. And even at the end, but I kind of thought Chidi won the second and third round. But like
I didn't think so.
No, I was watching in the car riding back. But then, dude, I get home and look at my ticket, and I won all the fights, and I had Chidi on there. I didn't even know I didn't even remember putting Chidi's bum ass on there. But $1,400 ticket, dude, for Chidi. Yeah, it had Barber was on there, but yeah.
I remember doing like a long shot parlay like that a little bit ago, and I think I had 10 legs on it, just a little fun bet. Yeah. And the only one that ruined it was Bilal knocking out Brady. And I had the over 2.5, and I was like,
oh man.
Like, no, he never knocks out anybody.
Yep. James.
The one fucking time.
Yep. I'm with James and Bunny Hunter, man. I'm with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Who you both most confident on getting the win this weekend?
Ooh, I've been trying to think about that. Actually, like who am I like the most confident that I'm in that Survivor?
I really think Amorim, dude. I really think Amorim. I don't think
she's definitely one of them I like.
I think her jiu-jitsu is so good that it's so good that I don't think that Hughes is going to have a chance on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, and Hughes got submitted by Vanessa Demopoulos, so
yeah, and
I mean, she's really good. She has really good submissions. I'll give her that. But like
this girl, I think
she's way better. Though,
yeah, she's a world champion.
100%.
World champ. I'm not into the crypto world. I don't trust it. I'd rather play 10K on Chris Curtis Wright. I mean, you might as well play crypto.
Double your money, man.
You might as well go play crypto because then watch it just go away. And then in 2025, it would be worth a lot of money. And I believe Thomas, he's smart. So knows more. I guarantee he knows more about it than me. Bro, yes, gold and silver is the way to go. Let's go, Eric. What is up, my man? Another big part of my Discord in the layer cake, man. I appreciate you hanging out tonight and all the time, man. Good bets, good solid bets, and he does his homework on it. So appreciate you coming out, Eric, and hanging out. And I talk with him all the time. Herb, the over 2.5 for Holland is plus 110. Ponzi's not finishing Holland. He's never been KO'd, and he's only been subbed twice. And Ponzi's never subbed anyone. Does Holland really finish Ponzi at over 50% rate? It's tough because I just think he does.
I think he does.
I just think that he's going to be too fast and strong, dude, and hit
that
too hard.
Reach.
Yes, and he can take a shot to give a shot. Where like Ponzi, and he crushed it. Like Tim Means is nobody easy to put out, hurt, and then choke out, and he did that to him pretty easy. Man, I don't know. But Ponzi is tough as they come. All right, we're about to get this started. I watched Scream 6 tonight and it was awesome. Really recommend it to horror fans. So I have to
Right
check it
on.
out. I'm watching it. Bro, I've been working so hard at work, bro. I can't get on my phone. I bust my ass. I'm tired. I'm actually tired. I didn't work for like 6 years at work. It was easy. But now it's terrible. And I'm gonna chill and watch a freaking movie tonight and just lay on the couch. But yeah, I might check that out, Saba. I like that. I like the screams. I was around for the first ones, me and Johnny. Yeah.
Yep.
Thomas, Frank Calazzo should be fired. He is the referee that almost let. Oh God, I couldn't even watch that shit. I got to the end. I'm like, like that guy needs beat up and like that was. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But the thing about that though, like I know he gave Barber 29-28. That's, I mean, I don't agree with it, but it's not as bad as the 30-27 with Dan Margul, whatever his freaking name is. He's awful. Dan Awful. Dan Awful.
Oh shoot. MPTV with the dono $9.99. He said, I feel most confident in Luana. Karate Hottie is a few years late to the prom. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, that's a good fight too. It's a tough fight. It's definitely that's gonna be a good one. But dude, appreciate the dono, man. That's awesome.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, this freaking awesome. Hang out, give a dono. You're the man, MPTV.
Yes, sir.
Ice Viking. He said, "What's up, gang? Always looking forward to these Thursday night lives. Hope everyone had a good week off. Stoked for this card. Yeah, we're trying to figure out. Thank you for all that, Ice Viking, and always coming out every week. We're trying to think up a name for this show. We need to think up a cool name, man.
We need to do like a poll or something.
A little think tank, man. I had it like Talking Bets or something like that. I was trying to think up a couple, but we need to come up with a good name. Thursday Night Live sounds like some WWE, but it gets like it gets
Thursday
like,
Night
Live. Sean White, my boy Sean White, what is up?
Sean?
Huge card. Let's stack some chips, boys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to for sure, man. James with Jim, what's up? He said, Cody, we like Christian Rodriguez. He might be barking and biting. Yep. Johnny going with Burns and Adesanya over 2.5 and Yanez over 1.5. What you think?
I like the over in that.
Yeah. Both them dudes are durable. Yeah.
I think Rosas is going to get this done, whether it's by decision or submission. That's just me.
I feel like I'm with you, Jim. I'm with you. We're about to get there, though. I really feel like the name Worth the Wait if you moved it to Fridays. Yeah, I love that. I came to Worth the Wait, and then it was
that'd be cool.
Yeah, and I was thinking about bringing that back too because I'm off on Fridays now, so I do that and just talk about the weigh-ins and all the crap that happens and any different bets I could see. Daz Files, but yeah, thank you, Pink Floyd, even for remembering that because I haven't done one of them for a while. That's how long he's been with me. Us. Daz Files, good card for watching and betting. Yep. Everybody, if you're on Twitter, man, go follow Daz Files. He's on Instagram too. Great dude, puts up good bets, puts up all kinds of good parlays. So everybody check him out. All right, you ready to get into this?
Let's go.
First, I'll bring up
bring it up. This is what we're gonna do different, guys. We're gonna bring it up so you guys can see what we're on. And when you're scrolling through it, you know what we're talking about.
Yes, sir. All right. First fight we're going to go over is Carl Williams versus Chase Sherman. I'm going to start this one out.
Go ahead.
I like Carl Williams, man. He shows pretty good relentless wrestling, good timing on his wrestling. And even if he can't get a good timing takedown, he'll just, clasp the hands, pick dude up and slam him. He's got decent striking. His cardio, it's weird. It's really good. It looks like he gets really tired, puts his hands on his knees, but he fights through it. So I like that too. And Chase Sherman, I'm just not really impressed with him. He's if you stand there and box with him, he'll do good. If you're Vandera, he can beat you up. But for the most part, he don't move his head and he just takes punches to the face. And by this, middle of the second round, he always starts slowing down because he's took so much damage. I like Carl Williams a lot here. I think Carl Williams takes him down and beats him up. And I'm going back and forth on if if I think that he can finish him, because Carl Williams ain't much of a finisher, but Chase Sherman's so bad on the ground that he might get taken down a couple times and not be able to get up. And like Bretsky against Carl Williams, he showed some decent jujitsu, you know, getting up, scrambling and stuff. But I just don't even know if Chase Sherman can do that. But give me Carl Williams, and man, just based off what I've seen, I'm going to take him by decision, just based off the numbers. So, what's do you know the line on that?
Yeah, let me get to that. Carl Williams by decision. There he is. Submission 10 side distance.
Is that plus 115?
Decision. Plus 130.
I mean, I could see him finishing him, but so give me Carl Williams. I'll take it. I like my best bet for that would probably be Carl Williams by decision, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you here. I like Carl Williams to get this one done. I know he's taking this fight on short notice. The one thing that I will say kind of worries me is if he's going to get those takedowns. Like Chase Sherman's takedown defense is non-existent, and he can't get up. So if by some miracle Chase Sherman can survive, and we know we haven't seen Carl Williams be a great BJJ guy, get those submissions. He just literally just controls them and does some ground and pound, and he's not a finisher either on the feet or mat. So if Chase can somehow survive like maybe 2 rounds, maybe Williams slows down because he's taking this fight on short notice. We did see him slow down a little bit in his last fight against who was it? Lucas. So I mean, that fight was just sloppy altogether. But I think this is going to be another sloppy, low-level heavyweight fight. But the thing about it is Williams can wrestle, and Sherman has no takedown defense, so he should win this fight. Carl Williams. I'm going to say by decision. You can take the over as well, but a sneaky little pick. If you want to do a sneaky little prop, I do like maybe Sherman 3rd round. Okay. Maybe he gets it done. That's like 2,000 range plus 2,000.
Right. And Sherman, I know he finished Mandera in the 3rd round, but has he been finishing any other people in the 3rd?
I mean, the only reason why I like it too is because of the Mandera fight, and Williams slows down. Maybe he slows down more so than he usually does because he's taking this fight on short notice, and then maybe Sherman just rocks him and he's done. So
good point.
There's a lot of stuff that has to happen if you want to go that route. But I'm going to say Williams by decision. I think that's how it's done. Just a lot of takedowns, a lot of wrestling, and no finishing.
Okay, let's see what we got. Dad said, "Let's fucking go." Chase Sherman masterclass. Okay, he's going with the boxing and the takedown defense. Sometimes Chase Sherman has showed good takedown defense. It's weird, so we'll see, man.
I don't think it'll be for too long if he does. Maybe one time.
Right? Daz, elites. Eric says Williams money line under 2.5. Okay.
You don't have any bets on this fight?
No, I don't have any. No.
You say what's the line on what?
The over under. Or was this set at 1.5 or 2.5?
No, it's set at 2.5, and it's about minus 130, 135 for over.
Okay.
Plus 100 range for under.
Okay.
Eric, but I pick them.
Okay. Eric, excuse me. Sherman is ass off his back. The cockroach could get up better than that, man. Yeah. Jim, we like Sherman, but he has never got us paid. Going with Williams, but no bet here. Maybe under 2.5. Okay.
I'm gonna stay away from this fight.
Yeah, because if he gets him down, man, Sherman might not get back up. Derek, our boy Derek, what is up? Derek Izzy. Cody, when I do my stats, fighter age is the single most important when determining the winner. I agree. Okay. I've seen some stats about people 10 years with the 10-year age difference is like 82% or something like that. And the 7 years is like
65% or
something crazy. So I like that. I can't wait to see your stats. I hope you post them on the Discord this week too. I'll see him on Instagram too. But Derek does great stats with the finishing stats and great algorithms. So appreciate you coming out too, Derek. Jim, Mike Martin, were you at my brother's? Hope you're winning some cabbage this weekend. Yeah, Mikey's always winning cabbages. Is he on here yet? I haven't seen him yet. Carlos, love this new setup, showing the fights. Give me Carl Williams by TKO KO. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Ground and pound. I can see that.
He hits hard too in the air, but Sherman's got a big old head, but he does not move it.
It's tough on the feet though to get out of there. You have to like submit him and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Would you guys pick him against Chris Barnett? I don't know. That was going to be a weird one, man.
that'd be interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I would.
I needed to go watch it got canceled before I did the tape study, but I wanted to go watch and see that Collier fight again to see how that went down. So that would have been one of my bigger determining factors. My parlay bets, he said, Blood, my man, what is up? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us, having a good night. Let us know who you got on your picks tonight. My parlay bets. MPTV, Chase doesn't have the takedown defense to hang. Williams is a solid choice. I like it.
I just can't lay the minus 500, man.
If
not in this sloppy heavyweight fight. Sorry, can't do it.
Right. And if you bet Sherman, I mean, you're getting him what, like plus 350 or something like that.
Yeah.
Ice Viking. I was going a little crazy betting on a bunch of dogs the other night and had a long look at Sherman at plus 380, but chose to pass on him. Yeah, it's probably better off.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna Marie, what is up? She said, what's up, Cody? Johnny K, what's up? Appreciate you coming and hanging out, Jenna. As always, she's got the good picks too, so definitely let us know who you're picking on these fights too, Jenna. Thomas, scratching my head to help you guys find a good name for the show. Yeah, we just appreciate that. We've been trying to think of it too, and it's tough. It's tougher than we think. Johnny Cody, when you guys gonna make it out here to Cali for some beers? Oh, I definitely want to come out. I'm gonna
hopefully you're in the San Diego area. No,
San Diego's nice.
I like San Diego. That's the only time I've been to California. It was amazing.
I've been to Sacramento. When I went out to Reno, me and my buddy went out to Sacramento just to go to like a cookie store. But it was fun. But when we come out, I'm definitely coming out and having a smoke and a beer.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. Hopefully next year. Next year, me and my buddy Snacks are supposed to go back out west somewhere, and we're gonna head out to Cali and drive around. Jim said, Ice Viking, we did the same, was almost changing to Masvidal, but said no, still sticking with Burns to burn him.
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah, he said it's just it's the right thing.
AJ
said Fana's my dog of the card, but took a lot of damage the past two fights. That's a good point. But it's hard to pick against him, against the dude that has never fought anybody remotely close to Rob Font's level. I was all over Barnett at plus 190 too. Herb, free bet tip. Get your bets in on Cejudo now while there's still a pick'em. Cejudo looking big, fast, and strong. Elite wrestling won't let Pillow Fist Aljo kick him from range all night. And he's going to have a good game plan.
That's a tricky fight still.
It really is. But appreciate you coming out, Herb Dean, too. Herb.
Like, I haven't done any tape or anything. I mean, that's too far out still. But I keep looking at it on DraftKings, and I'm like, man, it's almost it's like a pick'em still. I'm like,
Yeah, that's my thoughts on Fonz. He's taking so much damage. Yeah, he really have. Yeah, Cejudo, I'm gonna have to watch. I gotta watch the tape, but man, it sucks he's been gone so long. But I do like Cejudo. I mean, he's freaking tough. My parlay bets got Sherman all day. Loves that big underdog. Just kidding. Oh, this motherfucker. You got jokes. I'm reading way behind. Okay, Carl. I'll take Carl. Carl is so strong. He is, man. His wrestling is good, and he puts on a pace. He can barely even keep it up.
I just hope he doesn't like tucker out though. Like I said, after like maybe a round and a half of just wrestling Sherman down, he's taking this fight on short notice. He didn't really show too great of cardio in his last fight. I mean, it's heavyweight. I get it. I mean, they usually don't have anything more than a round and a half, anyways. But it is something to think
hard. About. Yeah. Toilet face, what is up? He said William is a lock. Yeah, man. I think he's gonna get it. Yeah, what is up? Mario Robs?
Mayo Robs?
I'm terrible with names. So
sorry if we're butchering it. Sorry.
Yeah. Appreciate you coming out. And what is up? Let us know who your picks are for tonight. Jim, Herb Dean, the gold standard. Hey, what's up? Herb, hit all your bets this weekend. Yep, he's gonna, especially with all the good luck and mojo going around in here. Jenna, I'm taking DraftKings girl, but I got a lot of, and I don't know why I can't say her name. Amorim. I want to put an I in there, another I. Amorim, Garcia, Rosas Jr., Williams, Sherman, to name a few.
Sherman Williams?
Yep. Sherman Williams. Yeah, Burns in 2 parlays. He was at minus 380 at the time, but I actually made a little hedge and bet on Masvidal by KO or decision at plus 450. Yeah, win-win.
Not a bad play.
Yep. Bro, he picked somebody up and threw him down on their head. Yeah, that was Bretsky. He did. He picked him up and threw him across the damn room. All right, next fight. Well, we've already talked about it a little. It's Sam Hughes versus Jacqueline Amorim. I'm gonna let you start this one off.
Hold on, let me get there. Sam Hughes.
Okay. Sam Hughes. Sam Page. And I like Sam Page too, but
yeah. So yeah, I am all over Jacqueline here. Sam Hughes is tough. Like, she's got good cardio. She's shown some good wrestling in the past few fights. Good takedowns, but she does not have great takedown defense, which is going to be key here. And on the feet, I mean, Hughes is okay. Nothing great, nothing terrible. Jacqueline on the feet, it's a work in progress with her, but she does have some good power in her hands. But on the mat, that's where she's great at. She's got good takedowns. I wouldn't say amazing takedowns, but good enough in this fight. And when she gets that fight to the mat, I think it's just going to be game over. Like, she's going to submit her, maybe first round, maybe early second round. But the one little red flag that I have, and I have a bet on Jacqueline, I have actually 2 bets. The one little red flag is if this fight gets out of the first round, like, we don't know what she's going to look like. We don't know if her cardio is going to be, if she's going to cardio dump or whatever. She might go all out in her first UFC debut fight. And, the nerves in this, she might not perform. It's weird, but like on tape, on paper, like, Jacqueline could be the pick. I think she's the better fighter here. So I'm going to go Jacqueline. I got her in a money line, in a parlay. And I also did inside the distance with her at plus 130.
I like it.
You like?
Yeah, man. So Sam Hughes, decent volume kickboxing. Like you said, she's been, if she's out there against a girl that has no wrestling, she's going to land some takedowns. Versus like Nunes, our Nunes girl, and then what was the other one? What was the other girl's name? Elise Reed. She's going to be able to take them girls down, but every other girl that has decent wrestling is able to take her down. She's gave up a takedown in every single fight that she's fought. But I do like her toughness. I do like her cardio, but she's just not really, she's not great anywhere. She's good she's decent everywhere. And then, just not really great everywhere. She was a track athlete. She ran track in college and stuff, and then transitioned into MMA. Amorim, this girl, these are the people that I like to back. Amorim's lifelong mixed martial artist. Her dad had her training at like 5 years old, right? So she was on the Brazilian national wrestling team. She's got judo. She's got judo training, Brazilian national wrestling team, and she's a world jiu-jitsu champion, gi and no gi. It was like 2014. She's good everywhere. She showed power in her hands in her one knockout that she has is like 10 seconds. Her other 5 wins are first round submissions, right? She's a savage. She's just on a different level. I know people like they do say that a red flag or a bad thing is her cardio, because we don't know about it after the first round. But somebody that's a jiu-jitsu world champion, man, they're gonna have cardio. I'm sure she wasn't submitting them people really quick in them fights. And then another thing is if you watch her fight, she's not like going crazy and throwing out all this energy to go out there and take these girls down and just submit them with power. Dude, she takes girls down and she works from transition to the next spot to the next spot. It's well, she just works from the next spot to and then beats the girls up, makes them either give up their back, give up an arm, knee bar, or whatever. I really like this girl, dude. When like I said earlier, when Sam Hughes was running track and doing all that in college, this girl was going all around the world, choking girls out, really doing her thing. So I like it. I think that she takes Hughes down. I think that she's able to submit Hughes in that first round. The first time she gets her down, I really do. I think she gets her down. Yeah. She either takes her back or mounts her, gets knee on belly, and then just works some type of sub. Because Sam Hughes is tough. She's got a decent get up game, but that's what's going to get you against a girl like this. She's going to get on your stomach and push her knee on your stomach and start punching you in the face. And you're going to turn or you're going to try to get up too quick, and you're going to make one mistake and it's over. Because she's not just like a rear naked choker and arm bar. She's arm triangle, arm bar, knee bar, everything. She's going to break something off. So I'm confident with her. I have her in a parlay, and then I also have the under 2.5, got that at plus 110. And I got that as like a backup because so she's finished and she's getting the finish. She's finished all her opponents, but just in case, instead of just picking her for the finish, Sam Hughes has finished 5 of 7 girls. So if what people say happens where Amorim for some reason doesn't get the finish and she does gas, then Hughes would probably finish her. So I got that under 2.5, and I really like it. But I bet that for Amorim. I think she goes out there, she gets a takedown or two, and she finishes this fight.
Yeah. I mean, another bet that if you're on the Hughes side would be like Hughes round 3 or decision, which I believe is around like plus 300 range, if I'm not mistaken. I can't find it on here because I don't know if they have that kind of bet. Yeah, like plus 300 if you for Hughes to win in round 3 or by decision. I think that's a solid play. I think she just like basically just out cardios her and wins it that way. I just don't see her finishing it early. She's gonna have to survive the first 2 rounds, maybe.
Okay.
But other than that, though, like I think it's just a Amorim all day. Like that's the only way. That's the only way he's gonna win this fight. If she survives the first 2 rounds, she has a chance.
Yeah, I see Amorim being in the top 10, like being a real force. And like I said, lifelong mixed martial artists. These are the people I like seeing fight, and that's been doing this their whole life. And now they're on the big stage. You know what I mean? And Sam Hughes ain't a lifelong. She was doing track, but tough, but just not talented enough. Pink Floyd said, I'm stoked on Amorim. She's credentialed, but limited dimensions, debuting a big competition step up. Line is way off. Love Sam at these odds. Hey, I can't blame you. It's going up too. You probably get some better odds coming up. Litz, if Jackie loses this fight, I'm officially retiring from betting women's MMA fight favorites. Yeah.
I know. I'm like a little worried a little bit in the back of my mind because I don't do this that often. But like on tape, though, you're just like, there's a reason why she's the favorite.
Right. Funny. Eric said Sam Hughes money line over 2.5. Not too confident. Only 0.5 units on it. Okay, that's a ballsy play. That's going against the grain, going against everything. Yeah. But hey, if that hits, that's good. Buddy Hunter, I think this fight might just stay standing. But I mean, Hughes got taken down 5 times by Rodriguez, and then this girl's a Brazilian national. I was on the Brazilian freestyle national wrestling team.
So I mean, maybe early, maybe Jacqueline just like wants to test it on the feet, but I think eventually one of them is going to shoot. One of them will.
Sam live bet second round. Good. Yeah, all right.
That'd be good. That's solid.
Yeah. Excuse me. I sprinkled Sam Hughes. Amorim round 1 sub was the bet, though. I just missed it. Carlos said, going with Jackie Amorim by decision. I think Sam Hughes is tough enough to go all 3 rounds. She's super tough, but that's what you got to do. Them super tough people is you got to break their arm. And then they're like,
it's submissions, like,
or go to the body. You know what I mean? Something on them super tough people.
I don't think Amorim's gonna finish her like by a knockout or anything. But even though I did inside the distance, but I just want to be a little bit safer because the price difference wasn't too much.
And I just don't think that Amorim's gonna gas out in the first round. She doesn't come out like a bat out of hell. She uses all technique to get these girls out. It's just that as soon as she gets these girls to the ground, they have no chance. No chance.
I'm more worried about the second round. If this fight gets out of the second round.
Right.
That's what I'm worried about.
Because Hughes is tough in the third, but
yeah.
Mike, what is up? DeKurtz, what is up? He said, hello, gentlemen. Appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us, talking fights tonight, Mike. Eric said, God damn it, Cody convinced me. And Mora money line under 2.5. There we go. Hey, we're cashing this.
Sprinkle inside the distance as well.
Yeah, we're cashing this, Eric. I promise you that. Cody got me on her also. I'm tired, dude. She's the most hyped up I am about anybody on this card. And I don't usually get too hyped up for women's MMA, and it sucks to bet women's MMA, right? Macy Barber, Andrea Lee, but that fight was never going to finish. I'm betting this is like a dude fight where this girl's going to come out and get the finish. So I don't want no close judges. I'm not betting all this money on close judging. Nothing. I want the finish.
Which is another reason why I also bet that like that too, because I don't want to put the judges, in the hands. I think she can finish this fight.
Yo, I got Amorim by submission. If Saba's got her, then I know it's hitting. He usually
we just need Dev to lock it in.
Where is he in here? Zach
Not yet.
Milk and
Not yet.
MMA. What is up, man? Was finally able to make a live. What's up, Zach?
What's up, Zach?
Appreciate you coming out. Everybody check out Zach Milk and MMA stuff, man. I know on Instagram, everywhere. Check out Zach Milk and MMA on YouTube too. I seen a breakdown the other day. I watched the breakdown for, I believe, the last card. It wasn't the other day, it was the last card. Jim, we got super lucky on our parlay of 3 when CJ. What a tough dude. Yeah, man. He's so tough. He's one of my favorite fighters now. And then he's gonna get lit up in his next fight. But well, Daz debut. Yeah, that is tough, dude. The debut is usually tough, but hopefully she's good enough. She's been all around the world fighting. I'm hoping that she gets over it. Still can't believe that Vergara come back. Yeah, he got a spinning wheel kick to the temple, dude. Jim, we like Hughes, but we're this girl Amorim by finish. We're on this girl Amorim by finish. Yep. What's going on, guys? Was finally able to make a show. Pumped 287. Good luck to everyone, man. Yeah, good luck to you too, Zach. We're gonna kill it. Everybody on here is gonna kill it. Remember, it's a woman's fight. Yep. How can you be confident it's her debut? I'm just confident in her. I mean,
I usually don't do it either, but
she's been doing this her whole life, though. Like, if it was like a 5-0 girl started MMA a couple years ago, but this girl has been built for this her whole life. Her dad, like, I read up a lot of stuff on this girl, dude. I was shocked, man. Like, she got the rest, and like, instead of most Brazilians where they come in, they're like, I do jiu-jitsu, take me down. Because I can't. Her dad was like, here, you're gonna go get some freestyle wrestling, national
that
wrestling,
was the best.
judo.
That was the best Brazilian impression I ever heard in my life.
That was pretty good.
Ju-ju-ju-ju-ju.
Jenna, not gonna lie, I'm high on Amorim because Cody got me high on her too. Yeah, yep. I'm telling you, man, this girl's gonna be a problem in the UFC for a lot of girls. Oscar, what is up? Hello, everyone. Let's get that bag. Let's get that money, man. Appreciate you
going to Bellator, Oscar.
Hey, we're gonna be there. We're all gonna be there. I can't wait for that.
We'll be there.
Yeah, we got.
He was at the last one.
Was he? Hey, man, yeah. I can't. Hopefully he's there. We'll be able to all meet up, say what's up. Patty the baddie's gonna be there. Zach said Amorim for the win. There are levels to this game, and Jacqueline is on the rise to the top 15. Yeah. We gotta be honest. You gotta beat Sam Hughes coming in, or you know what I mean? Like, not being mean, but everybody's beating Sam Hughes. Like Rodriguez, Loma Lubumi, all these girls are beating Sam Hughes. She's probably like 2-4, 2-5. So she's gonna win this one. This is a setup for her. They didn't even make this girl go to the contender series or nothing. Jim, guys and girls, remember to smash the like button. Yo, smash it. Was it more fought? Not too many people, but I'm telling you, it's the skills. Like, that's the thing. Is another thing is, like, you can't fade somebody because they haven't fought nobody yet to not know that they can't beat them. Like, they got to get there to fight them first. But I get it. I definitely get that. But who has Sam Hughes beat, really? You know what I mean?
That's the thing. You look at it this way. Who she beat? She beat Elise Reed and Estela Nunes.
Yeah. And
she's fought better people, but she's lost to them.
Yeah, she's not beating them. She's definitely not beating them. That's a lot of red. But I get the debut is tough. And you never know with Daz, like she could come out and have them debut jitters, but I'm going on the lifelong MMA girl, dude. She's built for fighting. You see her, she's got them long ass arms, she's got weird muscles everywhere.
I know this doesn't make for great show content, but when me and Cody agree, like, usually it's a good thing.
Wait till we get to Gastelum. Yeah.
That's gonna be a 15-minute break.
My love, Decita X. Okay, all right. I think I got that. What do you think about this parlay? Williams money line, Ignacio money line, Raul by sub decision. Is it safe enough? I mean, I think it's safe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good parlay. It's a good parlay. 100. Look at the percentage of debut fighters that win, and it's not out of the realm of possibility to hit on. No, it's not. Definitely not. Not at all. She said it's worth taking a small bet at. Yeah. Hey, what up, y'all? Let's go. Style Bender. Luke's on Style Bender. Okay. What up, Luke? Appreciate you coming out tonight, hanging out with us, Luke. Putting in a Style Bender. It's gonna be such a good fight. Manny from MMA Fight Club. What is up? He said combined record of Amorum's opponent is 11-15-1. 2 of her opponents are 0-1. 5 of her 6. Yeah. But she handled them accordingly. She handled them like that
True.
record.
All of them.
Yeah.
First round.
I just if there was one place I'm like, Sam Hughes is good here, and if she can do this, like we don't even know if Sam Hughes can outstrike Amorim. First off, we don't know if Sam Hughes can outstrike Amorim. We don't know if Sam Hughes has better cardio than Amorim. We're just guessing all this shit because Amorim could be a 3. And these young Brazilian girls that come in, Amorim's been training at American Top Team for 5 years now. Like
There's
she's
a
in there
lot
with
of young
Amanda Nunes
Brazilians
and
that are
all
coming
these
in that are
girls.
really good.
And
point.
look at these girls like Natalia Silva and all these girls that are coming in. Who'd Natalia Silva be? She had a couple losses, but they come in and wreck these girls. They're these, like I said, I'm rolling with the lifelong MMA girls, but I get it.
You don't have to convince me, Cody. I'm on your side. Let's go.
I appreciate you, Johnny. But no, hey, everybody too, check out Manny with MMA Fight Club because he's got the best shows, man. He's got really good shows, really good interviews. Breaking down every single thing you need too. PFL, Bellator, all that. So everybody check out MMA Fight Club, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all that. I don't know if he's TikToking. But if he is, follow him there too, because he's got put out a lot of content, really good content. So check it out. Said no, don't do it, Cody. If Amorim gets the sub first round, you got to do it. If she gets the sub, that's a win for me though. I think Johnny's got to do one. He's the shoey guy.
Do any.
I'm Mr. Undefeated.
I'm not gonna do any. Me and Effie got a shoey bet coming up, but
what's the bet?
I got Pereira. He's got Izzy.
Okay.
It's his boy.
Okay. He's gonna have to come on the next live show, the pre-show, and do a shoey then. So
that's right. We'll get him on.
Yep. Oscar, yes, sir. I will be there.
Awesome.
We're all gonna meet up.
Meet up again.
Yep.
This time we'll meet up a little bit more.
Yeah.
I know I only said hi, but we'll meet up more and we'll have a drink.
Hells yeah. That's gonna be a good time. I can't wait to go to that Bellator show. All the women's champions have lost their belt in the last 15 months. Yeah, it's been a shakeup in there with Nunes and Pena and all that, and then fucking Shevchenko spinning back. I'm high on Amorim. I want to throw her in a zigzag. Yeah, Amorim, she's my style.
I love it.
Herb Dean says Amorim is Mackenzie Dern too. Exactly. And she throws hands already. 25 American Top Team, 5 years. I don't know if I mentioned any of the stuff. This girl literally has the best things you can have coming into MMA as a debut. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Best training camp, best world-class stuff. Amorim is Mackenzie Dern 2.0, but better wrestling, better striking than Dern when she debuted in the UFC, arguably better even now. Yeah.
Yep.
I like her style. Like she looks like a killer. She's built for war. I had the over 1.5 in that CJ fight. Man, that was crazy first round. It could have been stopped a couple times there. Felt pretty lucky until that Barber Lee decision they took.
You got some balls doing the over 1.5.
That was ballsy. I thought for sure it was good. And then motherfucking Vergara threw him in that arm triangle, dude, with at like 240. He had like 10 seconds, and I thought for sure he was putting him out. I thought that was when De Silva would give up, and he got out of that and lasted like 50 more seconds. Come to a Vegas card. I wish if they went outside the Apex, yeah, man, I'd be out there for sure, dude. A couple thousand. That's my dream. I want to watch
a person.
I want to watch one live at the Apex, man. That's my dream. Effie, yep. So yeah, one of you guys are gonna have to do the shoey. Can't wait to see it. Dontel Mays' dad. I thought that was Johnny. He said, "Yo, don't bring up Dontel Mays and Johnny. That's a tough subject."
Tell me he lost that fight.
Don't tell. I told everybody, I said, don't tell Mays. It's in his name. I said, don't tell me, man.
Listen, someone's a UFC fighter and someone's not. So let's move on.
Yeah, we're moving. We got a lot of comments. Comments are heating up. I'm not convinced, but best of luck. Probably just defending my 2 units. That makes sense, Des. You got to defend it. But man, like I said, it's not a bad bet. You're getting good money on a girl that's going to fight.
You know what you're getting out of Sam, and we might not know what we're getting, but only what we see on tape. You don't know anything after the first round, like we said. So I get it. Yep. Totally.
Yep. Manny said Hughes has fought way better competition. She went to a draw with Godinez as an amateur, not to mention wins in the UFC. This money line is a full-on trap. It's apples to oranges in terms of their schedules. Yeah, but it's apples and oranges in terms of skills, though. As far as like one person being like Hughes not being world class anywhere. She's not even good anywhere. There's not one place you're like, all right, she's fucking good at striking. And if you know what I mean, or if like good at wrestling, she's just like okay everywhere with good cardio and toughness. But like I said, what you got to do, them tough
She's gonna get submitted. She's gonna get submitted.
You submit them. You got to choke them.
That's what you
do. Them are all valid points.
I love you, Manny, but
I do get it.
I'm riding this train.
Yeah, I'm too many units deep.
I'm defending my units right now.
I got to defend the bag. If Sam wins, I hope people remember this chat before crying about women's MMA. Yeah, but that's a big if because
right.
but okay, when Amorim gets that first round sub, we got to also talk about that next week.
That's right. Oh yeah, we'll be talking all day.
Yeah, Pink
Floyd.
Floyd.
One of the two.
Yeah, I'll be in here with them tears. All right. Next fight, and here actually,
what's the next one?
We're gonna go to Steve Garcia, Shailin Nerdin, Becky. I'll still post up these. Shoot, I actually got to start this one.
You want me to start?
Steve, no, I'll start this one. Steve Garcia, Nerdin, Becky. I like Steve Garcia here, man. I bet him. I bet Steve Garcia at plus 180. I watched Shailin Nerd and Becky fight, and he's not that freaking good. He's really not that good. His wrestling's not that good. Like he's got Chinese wrestling. People act like he's D1. It's gonna be D1 on Twitter. I'm surprised it ain't D1.
What do you mean Chinese wrestling?
You know what I mean. Fucking Chinese wrestling. A C1. He got the C1 wrestling, which is the opposite. That's high school wrestling in America. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
Ain't that one little dude, but he's Japanese. Remember the one little dude's a bad mofo that was an Olympic wrestler. No,
the guy that rode to the UFC. What's his name? I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he's good though.
Dad owned Shudo and all that or something, but he's now good. But this dude's not. This dude's not. He's got 10 losses. He's been finished 8 times. Everybody talks about Steve Garcia's durability. This dude's been finished 8 times. 8 freaking times. Submission. 6 of them. 2 by KO. You know who KO'd this dude in the last like 3 years? Zhu Rong. Fucking Zhu Rong. That dude's terrible. What's the one little Mexican dude that beat Zhu Rong? Vargas.
Machate's not that good either.
Machate's not bad. That dude's not
that good.
He's better than Zhu Rong. He'll knock out Shailin. He'll put Shailin down, that's for sure. But I
don't think so.
So Shailin's got really not good wrestling. Go watch him fight Culibao. Culibao don't have the greatest takedown defense, and he's stuffed all his takedowns from the first round. He took him down like Matt returned him twice. After that, he didn't even really try no takedowns, and he was slow as fuck. He slowed down and gassed out after 1 round. He tried to take down Culibao for 3 minutes, couldn't do it, and then threw 14 punches the rest of the fight. Then he fights TJ Brown, not UFC caliber whatsoever. His wins aren't even ready. He didn't even beat Kai Kamaka when he got a win. TJ Brown, terrible fight IQ. He's not good at fighting, right? Danny Chavez beat the shit out of TJ Brown.
Go bet Bill Algeo right now.
Yes. I already parlayed Amorim with Bill Algeo for next week at like plus 135. And I bet Bill Algeo straight up too. Bet him big. Giant
Love
bet.
It. Sorry, you said TJ Brown in it.
Yeah. TJ Brown doesn't belong in the UFC. This dude went life and death with him, right? Life and death with TJ Brown. And then he got a free win over Minner. Okay. Steve Garcia is fucking tough, dude. I don't care if you go watch his fights besides the Machete fight. Like, he's tough. He's mean, dude. And he was even cracking Machete. Like, he took him down and was hitting him with big shots up against the cage before that happened. But this dude right here, this little short dude, he's not throwing fucking right hooks and left hooks like Machete, dude. This dude he ain't doing nothing. I'm not impressed with Shailin anywhere, dude. And then he's 5 inches shorter with 6 inches less reach. Guess where Steve Garcia is good? Wrestling and grappling. That's where he's really good at. He can strike, but he can actually wrestle and grapple enough to where this little turd ain't going to take him down and hold him down. His fucking legs are this long. How much jiu-jitsu you doing with legs that long?
What did Shailin ever do to you, Cody?
I don't like him.
I feel like you're personally attacking him.
I don't know why he's
personally attacking him right now.
He's no good. All right, he's no good. Steve Garcia is gonna beat him up.
Listen.
I don't know if he finishes him.
I know you're defending your units right now.
No, I don't like this guy. He's not good. He ruined James Krause's career. I don't like it.
I'm sorry I interrupted you.
I'm trying to tell you guys, though, get your money on Steve Garcia. Mean Machine's going to beat this dude up.
All right. I get you. All right, man. I'm on the other side here. I'm not betting this fight whatsoever. I don't like the unders. I don't like the overs. I think it can go either way. It's just a tricky fight. Like, if this fight stands on the feet, I think Garcia is going to win all day. But if Becky starts getting his wrestling going, starts taking down Garcia, I think he's going to win this fight. I think it's going to go to decision one way or another. Becky's pretty tough on the feet. He gets submitted a lot for some stupid reason, but that was earlier. Nothing super recent, if you want to say. Garcia, though, he scares me because sometimes he's too aggressive. And Becky has some power in his hands, which he can land that wild overhand shot. Effie, you're not going to be drinking shit. You'll be drinking beer.
I don't know if you've seen that. I don't know if you've seen that.
But that's the one thing that worries me here with Garcia. He's going to be too aggressive at times, and I think Styling can either get the takedown or land that big overhand that might put him down. And he's a little chinny. I mean, Chase Hooper freaking rocked him. I mean, didn't put him down, but he rocked him. Chase Hooper
caught the
Chase
beating
Hooper
of a
is
lifetime.
He did.
He caught a case
he
of
did
beats.
rock. He did rock Steve Garcia. I'm going to give him credit for that. Don't take that away from him, Cody. His nose was bleeding. Go back and watch the tape. I seen it.
You see Chase's face?
I seen it.
That boy was purple.
Oh, I did. But I'm saying, there's a chance that Shylane can get that weird overhand because he's a short little guy.
Yeah.
Come out. So I'm going to go Shylane here. I think he's going to get the wrestling going. I'm going to say by decision. I'm not confident. I'm not betting this fight one way or another. No overs, no unders. But if you want to put I think it's dog or pass here. I really do. I think that's the bet here.
Wait, you did all that with not learning Becky, and that's a dog or pass?
Yeah, I'm my pick.
You called me dumb, Johnny. You're dumb, Cody.
listen. My bet, if I'm betting, it's dog or pass. My pick is Shylane, though. I'm not confident whatsoever. Like I said, the only thing that I would do is like a Garcia money line, like you did. If you,
I got him at plus 180. What's he at right now?
Is that like 160 range? I believe. Let me find.
Is he minus 150 or plus 150?
Yeah, plus 150 now. So yeah, money's coming in on him now.
Everybody's starting to run that Shylane tape. He's really go look at his record. The people he's fighting, fucking 3 fights.
A lot of the Chinese fighters have a lot of fights, and they're not against good people.
Yeah, and he lost.
We all know
10
that.
of them. He lost. He got submitted 6 times by homeless people. Knocked out 2 times by dudes that like got a one-bedroom apartment.
What did Shylane ever do to you, Cody?
He's stepping in the ring with the mean machine. That's what he did. That's his problem.
Listen,
during lost.
I mean, I like if I was gonna bet, maybe it would be the over 2.5, and it's at plus 115. Like I think it goes over here.
That's tough. If Garcia comes out and fights the way he fights and doesn't give Becky a choice to fight slow or anything, then it's just good. It could be over in the first minute or first round. I don't think Becky, he's a wrestler. I don't think his striking is going to be as good.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
You don't care that he's so much smaller,
Becky is good. No, not really.
5 inches.
I think on the feet, I think he's going to be durable enough to take what Garcia gives him. And if Garcia is too aggressive like he is at times, he's going to get the takedown. I think this fight's going to go over 2.5. That's how
Garcia's knocked out 10 of his 13 wins and 5 KOs in a row. I think Becky's going to the shadow realms with that big old little head, little body.
He's not a big head. What are you talking about?
Dev, the dude, MMA Jesus 420
Lock him in
the building. What is up? This mofo said Sam Hughes via first round sub coming in hot. Ice Spike said, "Here comes the locks." Everybody go check out Dev, man, on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere doing breakdowns with Sell the Red. I know. That's what I seen. He said that on one of my bets right before I got on. I said, "This mother." Now, but check out MMA Jesus 420, dude. Great shows, good entertainment and picks, and he puts on good entertainment too. So here comes the lock. This girl wins 6-0, have 11 wins total. She's gonna be 7-0, Dev. 7-0, 7 first round finishes. Steve's an anomaly. What's that? What's the anomaly? Explain I know what an anomaly is, but Steve's an anomaly.
Of what? He's a weirdo, I'll tell you that.
Easy, man. He ain't that. He's all right. He's all right, dude, man.
I'm sorry. I have to get on Shylin's side because I feel like you're too aggressive being on Garcia's side. So I have to stick up for this guy.
I think that you should get all that plus money you can on Steve Garcia, dude. Like I can't reiterate. Becky's not good. He's not good. He's really not good. Like he's not
amazing. I don't think Steve Garcia is either.
But that's what I'm saying. So if you got two dudes that aren't that amazing, take that plus 180 plus Steve.
I'm glad you brought Steve Garcia down to Shailen's level.
Well, oh yeah, I'm not saying, but that's what I keep trying to tell you though, is because Shailen's not good. But like 4 inches of height,
I agree.
4 inches of reach for Garcia, dude. That helps too.
Oh, I get it.
And listen, when he was getting
for
rocked and
wrestlers,
stuff,
it helps that you're shorter as well.
yeah, but it doesn't help when your legs are very short to not hold the guys down with jujitsu because you got to sink in the hooks. This guy can't. Like he got that Chinese jujitsu and wrestling, bro, and it just
Jeez, Cody.
Well, I'm not nothing against. I'm just saying compared. You know what I'm saying? You give me a Chinese jiu-jitsu versus Amorim, and I'm taking Amorim. I'm taking that Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Now, Japanese jiu-jitsu, where it started, might be different. Tatsuro. James, so yeah, we're taking Garcia by the KO, TKO. 10 of them. It's going to be number 11. Chinese wrestling, Cody based, biased. I'm just saying. I'm late. Has Johnny K done his weekly shoey yet? He didn't put no bets up yet this week.
No bets yet, but this week, Patty, I have a shoey bet with Effie for Pereira and Izzy.
So that's gonna be a good one.
Next week, Effie's gonna be. We're gonna bring him on, and he's gonna do his shoey after he loses. So
Patty said, Cody, I need a review on the Chick-fil-A you ate today. Yeah, I sent him a picture. I got a 30-piece nugget because he told me like 2 weeks ago that he would order 100-piece nugget. You had to order them in advance. Then he's showing me these things today where you can order 600. He said he could eat 600 over an 8-hour period if he was like able to to snack on them. I'm like, oh, I got to see this, and I believe him.
That's fucking crazy.
Everybody check out Addicted to Combat, dude. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Get him up to 1,000 subscribers. He's getting close. I know he's over 800 and something last time.
I think it's over 850 for sure.
Let's get him to 1,000. He deserves it, dude. He's been putting into work over a year, at least a year now. That's the work. And
he's gonna be on our show Saturday. So
yep. So yeah, show Saturday is gonna be phenomenal too. We got Patrick with Addicted Combat, and then we got Dr. Soros, who owns FaceMeetFist, Dennis to the Stars, to Kevin Durant, Aljamain Sterling, Joe Pifer. He knows Gilbert Burns. So he's going to be on. It's going to be a really fun show. And then the week after that, we're going to have a really fun show, and we're going to bring in 2, 3, 4 people for a little panel and get some of our good regulars back. Get Effie on, and we'll get some people. But appreciate you coming out tonight, Patrick, man, hanging out as always. And he's going to be at that Bellator with us. So it's going to be such a good time. Yeah. Going with Cody on Steve Garcia. My boy Eric knows what time it is. That's my man.
I get it.
Zach, Steve Garcia by 3rd round KO. These guys are both dudes. No bet on this
duds.
One. Oh, duds. I was like,
no, they are duds. Dude. I agree, Zach. No bet this way. Dog or pass.
Steve got Shailen via 1st round TKO.
Is that a lock? So I'm gonna lock that in. If it's a lock, I'm gonna lock it in.
Saba said, "Oh Lord, that Patty dude is back." Saba versus Patty. We're gonna get Saba on the show sometime too, man. I want Saba on here breaking the show, breaking the card down with us, man. Because
whenever he's ready, he's always welcome.
100% friend of the show, man. Ice Viking. I bet Steve at plus 180, and I had $5 on him by sub at plus 80. And dude, if you watch Steve Garcia against Pena, what the fuck? What's his first name? Luis Pena. He put him in a sick ass triangle, short notice, up at 155. Put him in a triangle in the 3rd round. I just rewatched that fight, and I thought he was going to submit him because I wanted to see what his cardio looked like in the 3rd round. It still looked good. So. Yeah, man, I like that. I like that plus 8,600. Oh, he said they messed up, man.
Dude, Steve Garcia is fighting bums too. So come on.
I'm hyped up today.
This is just a bum fight. It's a bum fight.
I'm hyped up today. I'm off of work. I got the long weekend. I'm having fun. It's a good show. Good show. We got 50 people in here too. Everybody smash that like button.
Yes, sir.
Smash the like button and check out Johnny's page too, my page. I want to do a shirt giveaway. I did. We got 50 people here. I want to do a shirt giveaway, and I will. I just got to think of a good question because I didn't know if we
got time.
50. Yeah,
we got like
time. So next 20
more fights to go.
yeah. Let's get into them. All right, we'll go to the next fight. Ignacio Baja Mandas versus Trey Ogden.
Let's see. Here we go.
I'll still go through.
You want to go first or me?
Oh, you can break this one down.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting fight. Ogden is taking this fight on short notice. He just fought maybe like 3 weeks ago at San Antonio. No, he was
Or he was
supposed to. I'm
supposed to.
sorry.
Yeah, he
He was
cut weight.
supposed to.
Yeah.
He was supposed to fight Manuel Torres. Yes. But man, I like Baja Mandas here a lot, and I actually think he's a better version of Manuel Torres. And Ogden's good, like, he's solid everywhere, he's more so a grappler, he's got good power in his hands, decent striking, but he's gonna have to cut again. Baja Mandas, the striking's really good, he's got sneaky submissions as well, he's got pretty decent grappling, but he likes to keep it on the feet. He's gonna have the reach and height advantage here. Um, yeah, give me Baja Mandas here, I like him a lot. I don't have any bets on this fight. I was thinking about it, I think he's at minus 350 range right now for money line, but this is just one of those fights I think I'm just gonna watch and see it. It was like a last minute replacement. I didn't really want to get into it too much, but I like Baja Mandes as a prospect. I think he's very good. Ogden's solid, but I just think Baja Mandes is gonna get it done here. I'm gonna say by decision, actually. It's gonna be a very fun fight. It's always a fun fight when Baja Mandes is fighting. So give me Baja Mandes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going through these things,
Right?
dude. I guess I had a
That's
little
right. I'm
rant.
like, what did he ever do to you?
I have a Joey Diaz rant there. I don't hate Shylin that much, but I do got some money on Garcia. I'm sorry,
Just defending your
Shylin.
units. I get it.
Yeah, I went hard in the paint right there, but man, it's got what you got to do sometimes. The price tag,
Who do
why?
you
Yeah,
like?
he should never be minus 225 to
Well,
anybody.
he was minus 400 against Derek Minner.
Yeah, for the first round sub. Yeah.
No, for a money line. It was like minus four. Well, actually, before it ballooned right before the fight, he was minus like 200 range.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
And then it
and
went.
Minner's better than Garcia when he's not hurt.
That's
You got to say that. You got to
Garcia
say
is
that.
not that bad. He's got 2 wins in the UFC. He's not that bad. And they're
Oh,
by.
I'm sorry I even brought it up. Let's go to this fight.
Let's see. Jay Swift, my boy, said, y'all have me dead riding with Cody. Let's go. Under in the co-mat, violence on nice. Shylin wins due to super experience going into his 50th fight. Yeah, but he was fighting 38 guys that were 0-2 on the
Are we still
Chinese
talking
scene.
about this fight?
No. Oh, here, we're gonna do this giveaway. This is
Oh,
here. We're
there
gonna
we
do
go.
this giveaway. I already thought up a good question. All right. This is gonna be an easy question, too. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's go.
Everybody ready? Get them fingers ready. I need the names of the oldest fighter on this card and the youngest fighter on this card. Let me grab a shirt
Got
real
it.
quick.
Go. Ooh, that's a good question. I know the youngest, obviously. All right, guys, I'm going to go through this here to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. If you see
Winner gets
the
this shirt.
oldest, I might have saw
Winner
the
gets that
oldest
shirt.
already. I think I did. Ooh, that's a close one. It could be a close second. It's either one of the two. I'm going off of memory. I think I know who it is, though.
Did they come in? Did we get some?
I don't know.
Let
We
me
got-
see.
I'm looking. I see. Oh, one was. Oh no, I don't think so. Do you know the right answers?
Yeah, I know the right answers.
Okay. You let me know who it is. I think I see it.
I think I'm gonna go with so right here, I mean, are we counting that as Masvidal and Rosas? Mas and Rosas? Because it's Masvidal and Rosas, right?
Oh, yeah, because right underneath it, it's the same thing.
Yes. I mean, we counting that? What should we do here, boys? How do we do it? Because
I mean,
I know.
there's no other Moss
Yeah.
on the
So
card. So there was another Moss.
and they came in, dude. All these guys came in too, right? All at
the same time,
8-18. But the first one that showed up, wait, no. Wait, Dev got it.
Oh, Dev got it. Yeah, you're right. The
RRJ and
RRJ
George.
got me.
Raul Rosas Jr.
Dev
and
got
George. I didn't even
Dev
see
got
that.
it. I see it now. Yep.
Zach had Chris Curtis. Masvidal, Yanez is a pretty good answer. Wait, yeah, how old? No, Ponzi there. He's only like 36.
No, he's
that's
36,
why I thought that'd be a pretty good question because I figured that Masvidal would throw.
Well,
people
Waterson's
She's 37.
37.
Yeah, she was close.
Close.
So, Dev, man, you got it. You already know where to look me up. Hit me up at that. That was the winning one.
Right before Dirty.
Yep. And all of you guys came in, dude. Litz came in right
Yeah,
after. Gabriel,
Gabriel.
right after everybody.
Oh,
Everybody
and
came in
then
at
yep,
8:18,
everybody
but
like boom, 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 boom.
yep. But the first one that came up on our thing was this one. So Dev, man, you got you a Face Meet Fish shirt. It's a freaking nice one too. I
There you
like
go.
it. So hit me
Nice.
up, Dev. Send you the shirt, man. Everybody, thanks for participating in that and getting out having 50 people here at the time. In this Ignacio Baja Mandas Trey Ogden fight, I'm taking Baja Mandas. I'm going to take him by decision just for the fact Trey Ogden's never been KO'd in his career. He's been submitted a couple times. I don't think he's going to get submitted here. Baja Mandas, man, I like you were saying, I took Ogden. I picked him over Torres just because Torres is conditioning and we don't know what he looked like out of the first round. And
Yep.
what we do, he looked like he slowed down in the first round. But Baja Mandas is proven to me. He throws so much output. He throws good cardio, shows good good takedown defense.
He's tough.
Tall, tough. Give me Baja Mandas by decision, man.
I agree.
You know,
We are on the same page there. Let's see what happens with that. Let's see what that prop pays actually.
yeah, that's definitely the one I would play.
Baja Mandas by decision is like plus 150, 160. You can get at 175 at some places. If you like inside the distance, it's at like plus 100, plus 115 Baja inside the distance. I think, yeah, over, if you want to be safe, is about a pick 'em. The over is at minus 105.
I like it. I do. I
Yeah.
think that Ogden's super tough, and his style
Yeah.
is
He's never
movement.
been knocked out. He's never been knocked out.
No, only subbed, and he's never knocked nobody out. Only subbed
Exactly.
people. So it's like,
So, yeah, I think this goes to decision. I think Baja Mandas wins it. I would say 30-27. I think he can get it done in all 3 rounds.
Sava, he is on Johnny. He's on him.
Dude, you are starting up way too early. At least wait a couple weeks before.
He's on him. Did you show him the card you got? The new card?
I did. I put it in the chat.
And
But I'll
he's
show
still
everybody
on
else
you
in this
about it.
chat.
Still on you about
This
it.
is my baby. I don't know if you guys can see
Dude,
it.
that thing's here.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know how to get it to just you, but let me get close.
That works. Yep, that's my new baby.
The
Love
zebra print, man, zebra prism. Is it numbered or is it just the case hit, right? It's out of like
it's
25
not numbered.
or something.
It's not numbered, but usually case hits are like under 20.
Nice.
Excellent. Yeah, that's my best card I got right now. Love it.
It's a freaking sweet card. Where'd Johnny go? There
Charlie Olives.
Love it. Charlie Olives. Next fight.
Who we got next?
We're going to go to a good one. Let's go with Gerard Meerschaert versus Joseph Pifer. And who started the last one?
I did.
This fight.
Bring them up.
You want this?
There you go.
Yeah, give them what they want.
This is what they want.
This is what they want. This is what they're gonna get. Thursday Night Live with a hopefully new name coming up.
You know what? That's what we're gonna do. Fuck it. Thursday Night Live. I like it.
It's a Thursday Night Live. GM3 versus Joseph Pifer. I just have flashbacks. I've bad freaking flashbacks about Bruno Silva. It cost me a lot of money, dude. And I don't know if it's that Bruno Silva sucked that night, which he looked drunk and kind of sucked, or if it's that Gerard's just good, and he's good. He's down at Sanford. He's only going to be getting better. You got Pifer, dude, crazy power in both hands, good wrestling, good jiu-jitsu, trains with Daniel Gracie and all them dudes up there in Philadelphia. But I'm just not sold on him yet, man. He got freaking choked out by that Jovan Potty dude a couple years ago. And that dude's terrible. That's who Jamie Pickett beat to get into the UFC on the Contender Series. But Pifer's, like I said, he seems to show good cardio because he's only going about the second round most of the time. But I just think that Gerard Meerschaert is a good enough veteran to survive these big shots and eventually roll around on the ground with Pifer. Pifer likes to wrestle and grapple. And I think that Pifer ain't just going to knock out Gerard right off the bat. I just don't see like the Kamzat thing. I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm not betting this fight. I'm staying away from it on all avenues, but I'm actually going to take GM3. I want to say he survives just like he did with Makhmud Murdov, just like he did with Bruno Silva, survives a tough first round with these dudes, maybe even lands a takedown of his own, wears on the guys, and somehow I mean, gets that third. I would just bet Mearshart third round sub. I'm staying away from it, but yeah, man, him going down to Sanford MMA and all that stuff has only helped him. I'm pretty sure he's at Sanford or Killcliff, whatever. I think that's the same thing, actually. To be honest, I think Sanford changed to Killcliff, and now it's something like fucking something Cliff.
It says Aguilar, but I mean, I don't doubt you. Maybe.
Yeah, you better not doubt me, Johnny, because that's the fucking truth. The last thing you do, doubt me. Now, yeah, Saba is out here throwing. He's throwing.
I know.
He Daz GM3 sub 3.
Yep.
Can't say it any better myself, man. I like that, Daz, and it's probably got to pay good unless them bookies are onto it. Dev's got Pifer by lock. My parlay bets Pifer by lock. Okay, so they're loving some Pifer. 23 MMA Venturies MMA. Mearshart changed camps and improved this venture.
Vente Trace.
Vente Trace.
Yep.
23 MMA. That's what
23 MMA.
Yeah, that's what you told me. Mearshart changed camps and improved the striking, but I think the attitude fucked Silva seriously. Altitude.
That's what I was looking up when you.
Dude, I gotta get glasses.
I think it was at altitude, and I think that might have messed up.
That was in San Diego. It was in San Diego.
Was it?
Sea level.
Or it wasn't in Salt Lake?
No, sea level.
Okay, then never mind.
San Diego. That was one of my worst cards ever.
Okay.
It was day and all that, but it was hot in there though. But listen though, it was hot in there, super hot.
Okay.
Everybody
was
gassing.
What it was.
And being sloppy as hell. So, and he looked drunk and terrible.
Yeah, he looked weird. I had Bruno Silva in the bet.
All he did was threw hooks and then gassed out, which was weird because usually he uses his cardio as a weapon.
Exactly.
Saba, I'm on GM3 by sub, of course. Yeah, no way. First round KO. Okay. Carlos, let me get my lock of the card. Easy money, body bags, Pifer by KO. Okay.
There you go.
Under 2.5 in Pifer for Euphoria. Gotcha. Euphoria, appreciate you coming out too and hanging out. Pifer round 1. MMA Parapaholic is in the house. What's good, guys? Everybody check out MMA. What is
up, Gilbert?
Yeah, he had a good breakdown the other day. He's doing full card breakdowns on YouTube now.
There you go. I love it.
Check him out on Twitter. He's almost to 1,000 followers on Twitter. And I don't know if he's on Instagram, but after this show, he's going to be on Mushroom. Him and Mushroom, MMA, Mushroom, Philly Mushroom are having a show together after this at, I believe, at like 9 o'clock. So check that out too, man. Them guys are going to have a good live show together. I guarantee it. So appreciate you coming out, MMA Propaholic, and being part of my Patreon and my Discord, putting in tons of great tips all the time, man. Appreciate you. B. Gerald Mearshart. It's weird he has Shart in his name, but whatever. BC Dave, GM3 is a legend. Yes, he is. He's been hurting me with the wins, but he does have Shart in his name, and nobody ever mentions that. Piff's Perfect Parlays. I like that name, man. Piff's Perfect Parlays. And
real quick, Cody. I'm gonna say I'm on Pifer.
No, I didn't let you break down, huh? I'm tired, man.
It's fantastic. I love it.
Wait, so how's Body Bags gonna win, Johnny?
All right. Well, I will say this. The first round is going to be very slow and boring. They're both going to feel each other out. I think GM3 is savvy enough to not get knocked out in the first round. But I do think Piper eventually is going to get that knockout in the second round. And if he doesn't, GM3 is going to get the sub in the third round. So I'm going to go Piper, though. Second round knockout.
What's that at?
I don't know. I'll find out. That's a good question.
What's that Mearshart third round sub?
GM3 third round sub should be an automatic bet for everybody. So just do that.
You think the bookies are onto it yet?
Mearshart wins in the third round is plus 1,200. That's just wins.
Usually it's way higher than that on most fighters. But
submission in the third round is like plus 1,400 for GM3. Knockout in the second round for Pifer is like plus 550 or plus 650. So if you like that, I think the first round's gonna be very boring. Might be some wrestling involved one way or another. I think they'll survive. I think GM3 is gonna probably want to try to use some wrestling to maybe tire them out a bit. That'd be a good idea. He's very explosive, and he's been knocking out people in the first round lately. But he has a lot of knockouts in the second round too. That's why I said second round knockout. So something to think about. I got the fight to start round 2 in a bet. I think that is gonna. I'm gonna be sweating it, but I think it hits.
I think I like it. I think Meerschaert's, like you said, he's good enough to survive that first round.
Other than the Chimaev fight, he's
the
lasted
Heinisch,
a lot of the second round.
in
To
the
the second
Heinisch,
round, a lot of
Heinisch fight. He got knocked out by him.
That was a while ago.
That was stupid too. And I actually bet Heinisch there and did not expect that. And he probably wouldn't have won if he wouldn't have did that all early.
True.
BC Dave though, 926 Tapology. If you're on Tapology and you haven't already got on, go and to it's Tapology Group 926, and we're all in it. We put in our picks every week, and it's just
killers.
murderers row of all good cappers.
All killers.
So go join that and let's see how good you can be. Be all you can be in there. Piff's perfect parlay. Be Joe Pifer. Yep.
PPP.
Yeah. Appreciate you coming out. Triple P. I like the name Piff's perfect parlays. Okay. But yeah, we'll have to check that out. Check out the stuff you do if you got some content. 23 in MMA Heat. So yeah. No, but he gassed out though. Yeah. Oh,
he
did. It definitely
looked different. Like you can tell something was up.
It was worse than everybody was gassing out on that San Diego card. It was a slop fest, except Ode Osborne. He went to sleep because he's stupid and he throws flying knees from 20 feet away and he gets punched in the face for it.
Never again.
Lost me a bunch of money on the under, and I had him parlay. I had the over. And yeah. Same. BC Dave, homie, sorry about your trivia loss the other night, bud. But yeah, Ice Viking said he won on Manny's show. Said he won a Amazon gift card. Said he beat out BC Dave. Buddy Hunter, Joe gets the KO. Okay. Piffs, double method, Pifer by KO or GM3 sub block. I like
that. I wonder what that pays. I don't think that's on the thing though.
Yep. And I wonder, Dave, have you and Range been doing the shows on Friday? I haven't seen much of Range's stuff up, but I want to. I want to do another show with Range and Dave too.
I don't know if it was last Friday. I jumped in for a little bit. One of them. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was London.
Okay.
I can't remember which one it was.
Shark gets that shot. That's funny. Shark, yeah, no problem. Propaholic, just keep up the good work, man. Killing it, man.
Yes,
about to be up to 1,000 followers. Gilbert. When Johnny told me that, bro, I was like,
I'm like, whoa, I'll let him go. It's fine.
Ain't no way. Joe Crayo prop -105 for the whole fight. Yeah. Because it's just like, dude, Meerschaert's burnt me so many times, dude. So many times just because he's a savvy. Like I had Trevin Giles against him.
Whoa, Carl Williams is -390 right now.
Dang, okay. The chat done went in big on Chase Sherman, huh?
Must have.
That's Bunny Hunter. Joe is gonna walk him down and get the KO before Gerald can even take. And that's Gerald's worst thing is when he backs up, just like Chimaev did, backed him up, and whap. So that's a good possibility. Dave Weston, what is up? So what's up, bros? At some point, I believe Ponzi is going to try to wrestle. And what if he has some success, make this fight much more competitive than people are giving it? I think that Kevin Holland could, he's been training for wrestlers for the last 4 years, and Ponzi's not like, he's a good, I don't even know if he's a good wrestler. I haven't seen him wrestle too much, but that's a possibility. And that's a good game plan. You know what I mean? And he trains at ATT. So they're going to come in with a good game plan. And that would be wise to at least try it. Right. My parlay, I bet for third round sub GM plus 2,400. So I'll take a shot. We're going to go to this next fight. Calvin Gastelum versus Chris Curtis. And I believe you get to start this one, right? Yeah.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, I want you to start this one, man. And hear all you got to say.
All right. So I'm going to put it out there first before Cody gets all crazy. I think this is a 50-50 fight. I think the line is appropriate one way or another, but I'm going to go with Chris Curtis. And the reasoning is this. I can't trust Calvin. Like, I really can't. He hasn't fought in almost 2 years, a little over a year and a half, so it's not quite 2 years. He's fought a lot of great competition. I'll give him that, but he's also lost to them as well. He beat Ian Heinisch, if I remember correctly, out of his last 6 fights. I don't want to lie. Yeah, Ian Heinisch. Chris Curtis is active. I think this is going to be more so on the feet because Gastelum is not going to be able to get Curtis with his wrestling takedowns. So to me, this is playing right into what Chris Curtis wants. I don't think Kelvin's going to be able to do what Jack Hermanson did to make him irritated in the ring and make him like Chris Curtis, like not want to fight and get mad and stuff. Like that's not what Kelvin's going to do. I think Kelvin's going to like trade with him and make this a boxing fight. So if that's the case, I like Chris Curtis here. I don't like him enough to bet him, but he's at plus money, which I feel more comfortable doing. But either way, if you got plus money on either side, I think that's a great bet. I really, truly think this is a 50-50 fight, but I'm going to lean Chris Curtis here. I love the overs, over 1.5 if you want to do fight to start round 3. If you want to do fight or over 2.5, if you want to do fight goes to distance, if you want to do Chris Curtis by decision, if you want to do Kelvin by decision. Those are the plays to do. Anything else, like I'm just going to sit back. I got the over in this one, so that's what I like. What do you like?
Yeah, I like that over. Dude, I'm on Calvin Gastelum. Chris Curtis has all the worst fights. There's a lot of different things in this fight that I liked. All right, first off, this is another levels thing. I don't care how many fights Chris Curtis has. He hasn't been fighting good guys, and he's fought in like decent guys, but it's like, the 25 to 15 guys, and then you look good against Phil Hawes or you look good against whoever. But the first time he stepped up in competition to Jack Hermanson, he got 30-27 and looked terrible.
It was on short notice.
Yeah, but he full camp, he wasn't going to do it
across the pond.
But it's still his same style. That's his style, to stand there and let you punch him a whole bunch of times and then him hit you one time and knock you out, right? He's Cheeto Vera at 185, okay? He's losing every single fight until he gets a knockout, right? He lost a round striking to Pereira, to the jiu-jitsu guy, right? He's losing every single fight until he comes back and gets the knockout. Calvin Gastelum doesn't get knocked out, dude. Like, I'm not that impressed with Chris Curtis. Like, and Calvin Gastelum's wrestling is sneaky. He took Jared Cannonier down. He won 2 of the 5 rounds with Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier is a savage. He beat the shit out of Chris Curtis. He beat up Sean Strickland, and Sean Strickland would beat the shit out of Chris Curtis every day at practice. Calvin Gastelum's better. This is the thing where people are going to look at his record. He's only 31. People's going to look at his record. Oh, he's 1-5 or whatever in his last 6. But dude, he's fought the killers of killers: Cannonier, Robert Whitaker, Israel Adesanya. You know what I mean? What would Chris Curtis' record look like if he's fighting these guys? Shitty. He'd be getting beat up. He got knocked out cold by fucking Ray Cooper III, dude.
That was like 20 years ago.
Ray Cooper's 155er, dude. Gastelum has just as good, if not better, boxing than Chris Curtis. Chris Curtis was getting pieced up by fucking, what's his name? Buckley. He's getting pieced up by Phil Hawes, by Buckley, all them guys, and then he landed that big shot. But he's not going to land that big shot against Gastelum. Yeah, but that's Marlon Vera's style until you run up against a guy that has more output and doesn't get KO'd. I think Calvin Gastelum's got the boxing. He's got. Listen,
Are you worried that he got injured before his last fight and he had to pull out?
He didn't. He had staph. It's staph. That's not an injury.
He didn't. He got hit in the face and his mouth was jacked up.
How he had staph up on his face up here?
I don't know. His mouth was.
Well, that would heal. Your mouth's gonna heal. Your mouth's gonna heal.
It was like a knee or something in practice or something.
That healed. That was in January, because that was when Strickland stepped in to fight him off. That was like January 15th.
Also, he hasn't fought in almost 2 years.
Yeah, well, he's still tougher than Chris Curtis. And it's been like a year, a little over a year, like a year and 4 or 5 months. But like I said, it's a levels thing. This dude, if Chris Curtis was fighting Kevin Gastelum's schedule, his record would look the exact same, except he'd probably have a couple knockouts on there extra. I got Calvin Gastelum at plus 130 or plus 135, and I honestly think that he's a better fighter than Chris Curtis, dude. And he has the wrestling advantage. I know everybody's like, Chris Curtis is this and that. Dude, Gastelum sneaks in takedowns. Chris Curtis does this. What's Chris Curtis do when he boxes? This. You throw punches. What's he do? He does Petrion, dude. He puts his arms way up there, shoot in, land a takedown too. Who's Calvin Gastelum training with? Where's he train out of these days? The last year and a half, 2 years. Fight ready with Henry Cejudo. He's coming in with a great game plan. He's going to come in shape, and he's going to beat the shit out of Chris Curtis. So
are you defending your units right now?
Listen, no, because Calvin Gastelum's the dude that goes up and fights with Sean Strickland and has a really good fight, dude. And Sean Strickland beats the shit out of Chris Curtis. I guarantee he beats the shit out of Chris Curtis every day. Chris Curtis does not win that fight ever. So it's another level thing. Chris Curtis, 35 years old, low output boxer. Calvin Gastelum, 31. He's getting a step down in competition, and he's going to do what he needs to do to win, man.
Do you think Kelvin's washed?
No. Why, dude? Did anybody watch him fight Jared Cannonier? He won 2 rounds against Jared Cannonier the last time he fought. Jared Cannonier.
Do you think Jared Cannonier's washed?
What? He just beat Sean Strickland. What are we talking about here? Listen, get your money on Gastelum. I don't really like him over -130, to be honest, because I don't think he smokes Chris Curtis. I'm not dumb. I don't think he smoked, but I think he's who's the better fighter in your opinion? The better fighter.
50-50 fight. I do
Who's
not
more
like
well-rounded
Kelvin
fighter?
as much. Well, Kelvin, but
Okay.
the reason is why I like Curtis is because Curtis can stop Kelvin's takedowns. I
Maybe.
think.
Who's he been stopping?
So it's going to
takedowns?
make it a boxing fight. And if that's the case, it's close. And you want to go with plus money. And right now, plus money is on Curtis.
I think the Gastelum could take him down. I think he can take him down. I don't think Chris
It'll be
Curtis
his first one.
Yeah, but who's been trying to take him down?
Rodolfo Vieira.
What the fuck? Jiu-jitsu
20
guy?
times.
Calvin,
20
listen.
times.
Calvin Gastelum, state champ wrestler, college wrestler, wrestled in North Dakota.
When was the last time he tried
Arizona
to
state
go
champ
for a takedown, though?
He took down Jared Cannonier last fight.
No, he
took down
didn't.
Jared. Yeah,
I'm looking at the
down
stats right
first
now.
round.
I'm looking at the stats right now.
I just
With
rewatched.
Robert
Well, maybe
Whittaker.
they did it. Maybe
With
they
Robert
didn't.
Whittaker once.
Maybe they didn't count it, but I thought he took down. I just rewatched the Cannonier fight, and he won 2 of the rounds. And he took down Robert Whittaker. If he can take down Robert Whittaker, I fucking guarantee you he'd take down Chris Curtis. If you can take down Robert Whittaker,
I don't know about that, Cody. You're a little too crazy right now.
get your money on Gastelum. Get your money on Gastelum. This is just ridiculous, man. He was plus like 150 at one point. Chris Curtis. You seen what happened last time he stepped? Hey, everybody, just remember this. Last time you bet on him when he stepped up in competition, everybody bet on. I bet the over against Hermanson. Hermanson pieced him up and made him look stupid.
Well, this is why you bet the over on this fight too. This is going to be an easy over here, guys.
These guys are going to be throwing hands, dude. And that's what right here.
But both guys are tough. They don't get knocked out. I mean, Gastelum gets knocked down.
Curtis gets knocked out. I watched him
Curtis
get
got knocked out in 2012.
No, Cooper didn't knock him out in 2012. Ray Cooper.
It was something crazy.
No, he knocked him out in like 2017, 18. It was PFL.
You're crazy.
It's PFL.
I don't believe
Ray Cooper, 155.
I'm not even going to look it up because I don't believe you.
It's worth a Google.
Well, I'm going to Google it right now.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Solid overs. Kelvin, never been finished. I like Curtis, but no volume at all. Curtis by decision for Saba.
That's the bet I like.
What's that?
Curtis by decision. That's the bet.
Okay. Man, I never saw a line flip so quick before fight week. Cody did a great job on that line movement. I like the fight. Goes to decision at -200 instead of the money line play. Curtis looked awful against Hermanson, stepped up in competition. That's what happens when you step up to like the elite. His game's too weak. His game's basic, man.
Short notice.
Chris Curtis goes, come on. Goes, throw some punches. And then he was on his way to getting pieced up by Buckley. Eric, I'm gonna go on the over for this fight. I like that over. I do. It's still good. These boys gonna be throwing some bombs, but Saba said I'm on Curtis by decision. I like Curtis, but no volume at all. See, Calvin never been finished. Those are the facts, man. Those are he's been submitted.
He's been knocked down a lot. Yeah, he's been submitted a couple times.
But he gets back up again. Isn't that you're saying? Getting knocked down.
Never gonna keep him down.
But I'm
never gonna keep Calvin down.
Curtis definitely. Both boys are durable enough for 15 minutes. Yeah. My parlay, I hate Curtis Twitter. Me too. Always complaining like a bitch. Yep. You're gonna take them beatings this weekend. Curtis overs, 2 divisions as well. Yeah. Yep. Curtis was and that's the thing is Curtis ain't another one of these dudes that's a giant dude of Gastelum. He's actually about the same size. He's got a little bit of reach. He's got 3.5 inches of reach. Or wait, no,
I think Curtis has the reach advantage.
Yeah. Curtis has like 4 inches of reach, but that's nothing for Gastelum. He's usually like Cannonier's probably had 78-inch reach. You know what I mean?
But usually Curtis has no advantage.
He doesn't have any advantage here either, so it's staying the exact same.
Ooh.
Fight schedule is way better than Curtis. 100. This is Sakai versus Mays, where Mays, he looks good against low-level guys. Look how good this dude is. And look at Gastelum's lost 5 times. He lost to Whittaker. He lost literally all the top 5 guys in the world.
I would put more stock
on short notice too. Think about that. Calvin Gastelum, almost all his
He
3
has
out of
been
his
fighting
5
a lot of
losses.
fights. You're
This is
right.
full
He
camp at
has.
Fight Ready. Full
But
camp at Fight Ready for
give
Curtis.
Curtis some credit for taking Jack Hermanson fight on short notice too. If you're gonna do that, you gotta do both. You can't just do one.
Yeah.
Come on, Cody.
What was that? What was the thing? Bye
I
bye
don't even know.
Gastelum's chin this Saturday. Dusan, what is up? Calling for the Gastelum KO.
Dushan.
Not getting knocked out. Knee
Like
to
it.
the face. All right. His teeth broke through his skin, and he did have staph. He always has staph. He's dirty. He
Probably true.
He is. He had both.
He's just, and you know what? Another thing too, like it doesn't look like he's ever in shape, like at all.
Yeah, but he's got that Cormier build, dude. They're like thick little fuckers, but they're not. I don't think he could get abs if he wanted to. He's just how they're built.
He's just a weird dude, though.
He's
I don't
tough
know,
as they
man.
come, man. Came up with
I
Efren
can't get
Escudero 12 years ago. Who did Efren beat? Who did he beat 12 years ago? Curtis?
Maybe.
Efren. I remember Efren Escudero won the Ultimate Fighter. I thought he was going to be really good and then just started losing everybody. He was good wrestling, though. Good jiu-jitsu. Calvin is a good play because of strength of schedule, and Calvin's finally fighting someone his height. Yeah. These dudes both used to be 170. Calvin switched gyms. Yeah, Calvin, he trains with King's MMA, but he's been training at Fight Ready for the last 2 years.
I get the strength of schedule to a degree, though. Because if you're not beating them and you're losing, like, what does that prove other than you're actually fighting them?
But they were all super competitive.
Experience?
What would them guys do to Chris Curtis, though? Chris Curtis, you seen what Jack Hermanson
Chris Curtis hasn't gotten to that level. It's not
Jack
his
Hermanson looked like Robert Whittaker against Chris Curtis. He literally looked like one of the best strikers. He's a grappler. Jack Hermanson's a great grappler, black belt, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but Jack Hermanson on short notice.
Look what Dolitze did to him on short notice. What did Dolitze do to Jack Hermanson?
Dolitze beat Marvin Vettori. Do you want to go down that route again? Do you want to go down
Vettori, 30-27. I heard the score.
No.
I
cashed
no. You had the
that
same
was
ticket.
awful.
Didn't you?
No, I didn't.
No. Yeah, I take that ticket, man.
I had no ticket other than what did I have? I don't even think I had nobody like Moneyline or anything.
Here we go. Mushroom MMA in the house. What is up, Cody and Johnny? What's up, Mushroom? They're about to do a show.
Mushroom?
Him and Propaholic coming up at 9. When this one's over, everybody head over there. Check out Mushroom on Twitter. Check out Mushroom on YouTube, man. He's putting out great videos. And
I missed the food one. Twitters.
Yeah, see my parlay bets. Robert Whittaker is a collegian with an extensive background. If he took down Whittaker, he can take down Chris Curtis. You cannot tell me that, man.
Chris Curtis is 100% takedown defense.
138 in the building. Chris Curtis all day. And everybody check out Tyler's stuff. 138 MMA. He was on the show a couple weeks ago. Great dude. Twitter, YouTube, check out his stuff. He has great breakdown videos and he knows his stuff. Dante Mays is so stubborn. Yeah, dude, I'm hyped up today because like I said, I got a long weekend. I've had a long bad week at work. Work sucked this whole week, and I got home and got to celebrate a little before I got on here. Only reason I'm on Gastelum's training with Cejudo. Yep, and you know what? Cejudo's getting ready for Aljamain. Let's see.
It's not a good idea to try to wrestle, Curtis.
Nope. All right, we got all my fights that I had bets in on. Let's go to the next fight.
Okay. So now we can actually have a civil.
Cool down a little. Oh, you want to just talk? You want to talk fights? Let's talk fights then. All right. Michelle Waterson versus Luana Panero. Dude, I picked a lot of dogs on this card, and another one I'm going with, man. I'm taking Michelle Waterson in this one. I just think that what Panero does good is judo and some jiu-jitsu. But I don't think it's going to work on Waterson. Like Waterson's got good wrestling herself, and Waterson's got good jiu-jitsu herself. And then when it comes to the striking, like Luana Panero's low output, she'll land some big shots, like how she was able to knock down Sam Hughes in the second round and take that. But otherwise, she's kind of low output. And usually it seems like she needs her judo and jiu-jitsu to work to win. And Michelle Waterson, I know she's older. I know she's the same thing. If you go look at her record, she's going to look like Calvin Gastelum. You're going to see this chick's 5 wins in a row. You're going to see Michelle Waterson's lost all these. But if you go look who she lost to, nothing but savages, you know? So,
true.
And I'm going to take her. I thought she won that first round against Lemos. The second round was looking decent until she shot in and got guillotined. But it's a good fight, man. I'm going to take the underdog. I'm taking Waterson here. I think that she stops the wrestling and the judo, and I think that she's able to outstrike Panero. So give me Waterson using that experience and just grit, toughness, and just experience. Really, no bets though.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm on Michelle as well. I don't have any bets or anything. If you want to do a bet, maybe the over, but I would stay away from this fight. I could see him maybe finishing. Maybe Panero gets a weird submission like against like you said in lay motion Michelle, but I just think Michelle's experience, and I know I just said this, but women's MMA is different. It's a whole different thing though. Like look who Luana's fought. This Stephanie person, I have no idea who it is. Rhonda Marcos, which that was the best acting job I've ever seen in my life.
That was crazy.
And Sam Hughes. Like those are bottom of the barrel people, and she didn't finish either of them. Give me Michelle outstriking her to a decision on the feet all day. That's it. That's how I'm gonna break it down. That's it. That's all
I agree. I agree, man.
I can't put any money on Luana at all. You can't. It's dog. This is a dog or pass again. I don't have a bet on this fight, but if you are wanting to bet this fight, you can't bet the favorite. You can't unless she shows you that she can do it. But if you want a sneaky little bet, I will say Luana by submission is a solid play because Michelle just got submitted and she might make a little foolish mistake.
Right.
Get submitted, which will be, let me find it. Where did it go? It's over here somewhere. Oh, plus 600 range. It's not bad.
Okay.
You're looking at something crazy for a long shot.
And you,
but I think this fight goes to decision. I think Michelle wins. Maybe even a split decision. That's something you can also look at as well.
Yep. Yeah, Thomas, my parlay bet said skip. Thomas said I got Panero by sub round one, but no bets on women MMA other than the plus 1.5 rounds.
Over 1.5.
Like, Christ Flair, what is up? Yo, my guys. What is going on, man? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out as always, man. Every week we see you out here. So appreciate all the support, man, hanging out. Pink Floyd, Luana's younger, stronger, black belts in judo and jiu-jitsu, and the endurance criticisms are misguided. Proved it in her last fight versus Sam Hughes. She did look better, and her cardio looked pretty good against Sam Hughes. But
she's also coming back from an injury as well.
Yeah, didn't she have a shoulder?
I think it was a knee.
Okay.
I could be wrong on that, but I know she was off this layoff is because of an injury.
Yep.
Throwing it out there.
Bunny Hunter said, Karate Hottie is a good play. Dog or pass, strength of schedule. Yeah, it's just that kind of Calvillo Gastelum shit. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't know about the strength.
He said,
I'm sorry, the contract.
Yeah, Daz Waterson just got a new contract. Does that mean she's a lock too? So easy.
Holly Holm just made her look foolish. So
right.
Same camp.
I'm on Pinhead. Dad said I'm on Pinhead. Sometimes I feel you guys overthink women's MMA.
Are we overthinking? Or are we underthinking it?
Yeah.
I might be underthinking it.
Yeah, because I thought it's like Waterson here. I think Waterson will shoot on her in the open, a blast double, and Luana will attack.
I mean, if you're gonna bet a dog, a women's dog is not a bad play. And you can just do it blind.
Except if it's Sam Hughes against Amorim.
Exactly. Not that one. Don't do that one. That's foolish.
That would just be foolish. Panero gets this done. Pink Floyd said it perfectly. Yeah. Yep. Judo, jiu-jitsu. Get her. She looked good against Hughes.
I didn't see injury either in there. So
yep. Ice Viking. I took Michelle plus 155. Let's go, mama.
It's not a bad bet at all, but I'm just not gonna do it. I don't have the stones.
Yep.
I'll admit it.
Yeah, black belt versus brown belt. Yeah, Karate Hottie's not bad at jiu-jitsu though, but she has been submitted though. Rose got her. Lemos got her. Yep. Yeah. I mean, if I find it hard to believe that if she didn't submit Sam Hughes, she's going to submit the Karate Hottie.
Exactly.
But you never know. Two Should be a close fight, closer than the line says. Got to go with the vet who's fought the tougher competition, way more experience. Yep. All depends on how judges score kicks. If a kick counts the same as a punch, Waterson's great value. If they decide one punch counts as 3 kicks, yeah. And
lately it's been
Panero's,
kicks, because if you go back to the Marvin Vittori fight,
he tore that leg up. Delise didn't walk right for a week.
3 punches equaled 1 leg kick. So
you ever watch Bad Santa? She's like, hell no, I ain't doing that. Last time I went with you, I didn't walk right for a week.
It's awful.
Gotta go with the hottie. She's gonna outstrike this Can Crusher.
I agree.
I'm betting all my Doge and Ethereum on Luana. Waterson is done. Okay.
She would look good against Lemos, though, until she didn't.
Here's one we're going by fast. Cynthia Calvillo versus Lupita Godinez. Who you got?
Me or you?
You. This is terrible. I don't even care.
I'm gonna pick Godinez. I just can't trust her, though. I don't have a money line bet on this fight because I'm not going to. I do think this fight goes to decision either way. Lupita's last fight against Angela Hill just really has a sour taste in my mouth still. She only attempted literally maybe 1 or 2 sloppy, half-assed takedowns, and it really just hit a nerve, and I can't get that out of the back of my head with her. But she should win this fight on paper. She should dominate her with the wrestling. She should be able to get the takedowns. On the feet, it could be close, but it shouldn't even stay on the feet. Also, Cynthia is usually fights at flyweight. She's going down to strawweight here. That's something to look at as well. So give me Godinez. I think she's going to be the stronger, better wrestler. Should win this fight by decision. She's not a finisher. And Cynthia, I think she's done. I know a lot of people said that think Waterson's done. I think Cynthia's done. But I'm not putting my money on Godinez until she shows me that she can get those takedowns and implements a good wrestling game plan like she used to. Overs all day, though.
Yeah. Like you said, if I didn't feel like Cynthia was done, then it might be a little different story. I think she's probably a better fighter than Loopy, to be honest. Like, her wrestling's good. Like, I don't think Loopy's going to be able to out wrestle her, to be honest, because she's like a wrestler grappler herself. Like, when she was at 115 before, she used to wrestle down girls herself and beat them up. Like, she even with like Morena Rodriguez, she's got good wins earlier in her career. But it's like you said, I think she gives up now. I don't think her mind's there no more. She's 35. She's fought the higher strength of schedule, but I don't think that's matters here, because she's washed for a female, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so.
Give me Lupita, no confidence. I like the over, but give me Lupita, but no like you said, she don't have the greatest fight IQ, and I think Cynthia is just as good everywhere as Lupita is. It's just she's older and washed now. But honestly, like, if these girls were both in their prime, Cynthia has better wrestling and jiu-jitsu, in my opinion, than Lupita.
Yeah, if you're gonna go by primes, it'll be definitely a closer fight.
That's not what we're doing here. So yeah, give me Lupita by decision.
Yeah, but I think Godinez is stronger, personally, like in the wrestling department anyways.
I don't know, because look, when she went up to 125, she couldn't even take Luana Carolina down. Like, Cynthia Calvillo was taking Jessica I down.
That was a huge size advantage.
But that's a 125er. Here's another thing we should talk about is this.
But it's harder to take down. It's harder to take down like taller fighters. Like, she had like a 6-inch like height advantage on.
But she's a taller fighter with no wrestling, though. A shorter fighter with good wrestling is going to be harder to take down than a taller fighter with no wrestling. Like, Luana Carolina's wrestling is terrible.
But Carolina has decent takedown defense.
Cynthia take her down. I
don't hold that against her whatsoever. Yeah, and that was on short notice again. She fought 3 times in like 2 months. It was something crazy, or 4 times in 3 months or something like that.
What's Lupita by decision? Do they got that at like a plus 1?
It's like minus 135. I don't think it's that worth it. Like I said, the overs here for a parlay piece, I think that's the way to do it. Or skip it all in general. I don't think this is even a dog or pass spot, but I don't want to trust Godinez.
You can't really trust either of them.
That last fight, like, it has a bad taste in my mouth still.
Did you have bets on it?
Yeah.
I didn't have any.
Because I thought Lupita or Lupi would actually try for takedowns, and she tried like once or twice. It was just a half-ass takedown
in the
because
first
she
round.
in the
Never
first or
tried it.
second round,
Yeah.
and she never tried again. And I'm like, what are you doing? You're not gonna win a stand-up fight against Angela Hill. It was the worst game plan ever.
Yep. Yippee-ki-yay. What's up? Says Godinez makes a lot of bad decisions. Yeah, but
Last
dude,
fight for sure. Yes.
Calvillo's
Other
been
than that,
quitting.
though,
Calvillo's been quitting though. Like
yeah,
it's
this is
she
just a
used to be
battle
good.
of like the low fight IQ / bad game plans or the quitter.
Yeah,
So
don't bet
who
this
do you
fight at
like?
all. Don't even bet
Overs are the
this
way to
fight.
go because none of these women are finishers. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way. So that's a good safe play if you want to bet this, which I
Yep.
did like to start round 3. That's what you do.
Like it. I like it. MPTV. Lupita wrestles well against girls smaller than her. I'll sprinkle on Calvillo.
I think
I
she's
just
going
wish
to be
Calvillo.
stronger though.
Yeah, she might be. And I do. Oh, here's the other thing is I don't think Calvillo made weight at 115 like her last 3 fights. And I
That's
don't think
another
she's going to
thing
make
too.
this either. So this fight probably won't even happen.
That's very true too.
Saba said if Lupi loses to Calvillo, someone from the Mexican cartel should. Oh shit, he's bringing in that. She's up in Canada.
I think she lives in Canada.
Yeah, now because of that.
Now,
though.
yeah, maybe, yeah.
Bunny Hunter watching film. Rojas only one way to win. Wrestling Christian has 2 ways to win: on the feet or on the ground. Rojas is not better than Jonathan Pierce. Christian Locke. James Krause spoke highly of him. Rodriguez is tough, man.
Oh god!
But sorry, no way you can look. No way you can back a fighter that has recently quit on the stool. Yeah, she did. She did. Let's go, PETA. Oh,
we'll
Victor, what's up, Cody, Johnny, and Chet?
What's up, Victor?
What is up, bro? Sorry, chug that tea. Appreciate you coming out and hanging out. Been a part of this for a long, long time too. And follow Victor De Jesus on Twitter. He puts up some good bets and stuff on there all the time.
He does.
I'm working in chat. Can't chat much, but I'm listening. Appreciate you listening. Hear me and Johnny go at it tonight. Come on, guys. 50 people and 12 likes. Smash the like button. Exactly.
We got 12? Come on, guys.
12?
Come on, man.
We're doing all this for 12 likes?
Give us like at least 35.
Yeah. Thomas said, in France, you can't bet on the prelims at all, but the fight between Lupita and Hill was possible to bet, and a lot of people lost money on this as Lupita was a heavy favorite. Since then, no prelims. But and yeah, so then you had to pick one to choose from the main event or the main card, and it probably seemed like Lupita was definitely a good choice.
We got 38. Okay, I'm okay with that. I still want more though. I want like 50.
Okay, yeah. 50 people watching, 50 likes, that's decent. Jumbo Loco 38. Toilet Face said that 38. Okay, because it went up the likes. Kevin Holland and Ponzanibio. I bet Hill in the last fight, but picking Lupita this fight. Yep, you just got to go with the matchup.
I thought you said that was the next fight. Is that the next fight?
Yeah. This is the next fight.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep. Yippee-ki-yay. I think Godinez uses more judo to get her takedowns. Yeah, she could land some, definitely.
I think she can get the takedowns. I don't want to say like super easy, but fairly easily in this fight.
Bunny Hunter, everybody's smashing that like button. I'm sure everybody just forgot. We have 41 likes now. Appreciate it.
Up there.
Dion, yo, JohnnyKpicks. Do you actually bet your bet like blood money?
This fucking guy,
bro.
Bro,
you
need to actually read my responses on Instagram. I've told you this like 3 times. I know who you are.
Oh, this is the
fucking read the responses. I'm not even going to respond to you. Thank you for coming out, though. Hit the like button, subscribe, please.
Smash it, Dion. Yeah.
Thank you, Dion. Appreciate
it's not about that, Dion. It's about just the bets, just showing what you do. But
dude, fucking told him 3 times on his separate fucking times. He's putting this on my shit. Fucking read. Sorry, Dion. I'm being a dick right now, but read your fucking shit.
On the Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's not really about that. It's just about showing that you can pick and win because the money don't matter. I mean, there's people that probably
bet it's like not even that, Cody. It's not even about units. It's about he thinks I'm like fucking copy and pasting my bets or some shit.
Oh, not even making the bets?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's making them for sure. Yeah, 100%.
Thanks, Dion. I appreciate you coming out though.
Next fight, Kevin Holland, Ponzanibio. Who started the last one?
You're up, man.
I'm up. So on this fight, did you guys see what happened with Jorge Masvidal and Kevin
He
Holland? Where they
always
were like,
gets in some shit.
but then he was afterwards. He was like, "Oh, we're gonna have another opponent change." So maybe he was just talking shit. But I like Kevin Holland here, man. Ponzanibio, very well rounded. Good power. You've seen him knock out Alex Morono, but before that knockout, dude, he was getting beat up. Like I had a big bet on Ponzanibio. I think I had him in a parlay, dude, and he was getting beat up the whole time. I was so happy when he got that knockout. But yeah, man, I just think that he looks so slow. He's been taking a lot of damage in his last couple fights. Like he didn't get knocked down against Pereira or Jeff Neal, but he took a lot of damage, dude, going back and forth. And I think it's just catching up to him. He's what, 36 now? Fought Alex Morono, got dropped in every single round there, and that was on short notice, man. That just leads me to believe that leads me to believe that if Kevin Holland touches him, Kevin Holland's gonna be so much faster, so much longer. What's he got? 8 inches of reach. Yeah, 8 inches of reach, 3 inches of height. He's going to beat him to the punch. And Ponzanibio is always coming forward. So Kevin Holland's going to be able to land some big shots on him. And I just think he gets a club and sub at some point. Ponzanibio is super tough, but you've seen Jing Liang put him out. Like I said, you seen Morono hurt him really bad, dude. Really bad
He was touching him up for 2 rounds, 2.5 rounds, actually.
He hurt him in the third, too. Getting a stanky leg in the third. So I think that Kevin Holland hits way harder than Alex Morono. So give me Kevin Holland. I think he's going to get that second or third round club and sub. It's going to be a really good fight because Ponzanibio is tough. But Kevin Holland, that's his thing, is he's really durable himself. So he's able to take one to give one. And in the end, I just think that he's going to be more durable in this spot. Let's give me Kevin Holland by either. I'm thinking a club and sub, just like he did to Oliveira and just like he did to Tim Means, man. So give me Kevin Holland by second round club and sub.
Yeah. I can see that totally, and I agree with you. I'm on Kevin here. I'm on the Kevin train. I think he turns it around again. Ponzanibio's on his way down, I think, and like he's still technical. He still has decent striking, decent power. He's a solid fighter, but he just doesn't have that like factor anymore. If you want to say, I think it just father time is just that's what happens. And Kevin Holland, I think he's more explosive. He makes questionable decisions at times, but he doesn't have to worry about wrestling here. Ponzanibio can try for takedowns, but he's not going to be able to get the takedowns, I don't think. And eventually, I think Holland's going to land that one shot that just kind of wobbles him, and it's either going to be a knockout from there, or it's going to be a club and sub, like you said. I think it's going to be in the second round. I'm going to go with a knockout, but I wouldn't be shocked if it's going to be a club and sub, and that's another sneaky play if you want to do a bet like that, because I believe that's around like plus 700 if I wasn't mistaken. Kevin Holland by submission is plus 700 right here.
Wow. I don't know if Ponzi's ever been submitted, but that's how Holland does it.
It's a club and sub though.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be like he's gonna wrestle him down to the ground, get a rear naked choke. No, it's gonna be a Darce choke or a guillotine.
With them long ass
exactly. So I'm just gonna go with a dangerous fighter here. I have him in a money line parlay with someone else coming up that we haven't talked about. Rolling the dice on in a little bit. So
I have him in 2.
I like it.
I just think he's going to be so much faster, dude, and stronger, and just Ponzi's older. I think this is a get right match. Holland had Stephen Thompson in all kinds of trouble in the first round, and I just think that I like Ponzanibio, but I really do think Kevin Holland's just gonna he's just gonna be faster.
So longer. Who was it that said that never to trust an Argentinian fighter again? Who was that guy? Was it in Lay's Discord?
Yeah.
I always think about that when I see him. Like,
yeah.
Oh, Josh Adamas. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he was coming on here before. But yeah,
I always remember that though. I always remember that
fight. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know, man. They're pretty.
He's probably the best one though, to be honest.
Yeah, he is by far. The last 2 undefeated ones that came in got beat. My boy Tyler F. Holland scares me, but I'm rolling with him. Yeah, appreciate you coming on. My boy's been putting in some big old bets.
Man. If you're on the Ponzi train, I think he wins by decision. He survives. He outpoints him, outstrikes him. Decision. That could be another play.
Yeah. Yeah. Carlos said, I'm going with Trailblazer here. Ponzi's getting old, slow, too many injuries. Fucking Dev
He's
said, I
been
got Ponzi via TKO. Damn.
shit
Okay.
plus
All right.
450. That's it
For what's that?
for Monty by KO.
I don't even think Kevin Holland's ever been KO'd though.
No, yeah, I'm not counting the Wonder Boy because he broke his hand during that fight.
So he says he just wanted out of that.
I don't
He
know.
just,
He showed some like X-rays like right after that fight that he broke it. So
yep.
I'll trust him.
Tyler said, "What's up, Cody and Johnny? What's up, Tyler?
What's up,
Hopefully,
Tyler?
I'll be back up there here in about a month or two. I'm gonna bring Avery up, have a birthday party, so you have to bring the fam to it. I hit you up though. I hit you up for
Ponzi
sure.
by decisions plus 500 range. I think I like that one if you like Ponzi.
Yeah, plus 500. See Holland KO second round. Toilet face says I like it. Look at this second round love 138 MMA Holland round
Okay, let's
2.
see where we're at with that.
Yeah. How long ago did Holland break his hand to Wonder Boy? I mean, must have got cleared by doctors in the commission to come back because it's healed
Maybe it
though.
was 3
I mean,
months ago.
Cyril Gahn broke his hand to Tai Tuivasa pretty bad and then came back.
True.
But
Well, and then he looked like crap.
well, he
Hopefully
didn't
that
get to
doesn't
throw
happen.
it. He didn't get to throw it out. But Bunny Hunter said Holland gets the W. Christ player says
Holland wins in round 2 is plus 500. Just
okay,
wins in round 2.
that's a good line. Kevin should get this so easily, but Kevin always gives fighters a chance by goofing around. Yeah, I don't know how much you can goof with Ponzi. Ponzi's a pretty serious fighter out there, and he's on you. He don't
Yeah.
give you, and that's why I like this because, and dude, the 8-inch reach for Kevin Holland, 8 inches is long, dude. When they're both going to be throwing bombs at each other, and one
See,
can hit
the
you
last
8 inches.
the last time too that Holland was messing around with his fights, like he turned it around and started like getting serious. Like he beat Oliveira, he beat Tamines,
Means
he was serious. And then Chimaev, that fight
that
shouldn't have happened. You should just cross that off. And then Thompson fight, he was mouthing a little bit, but I feel like he mouths a lot when he's losing. But if he's winning, he's gonna show you he's gonna win this fight. So we'll see what happens. If he's mouthing in the first round, you know he's losing. Live bet Ponzi.
and the good thing is he's just always live, dude. Kevin's gonna fight for your money.
It's
And he's
true.
throwing.
He
He hits so hard, dude. For 170, fucking 6'3", 81-inch reach is ridiculous. He's got it's like damn near the same size as Cyril Gahn. He's a twig. He's same size, length, and height and stuff almost. But
That's a good point.
BC Dave said Ponzi's defense is suspect. Hollander gonna piece him up. I like it. Effie said, let's go Holland. I like that. Effie's smart. Effie knows his stuff. Everybody check out Any Action Sportscast with Effie and his boy Martin on the 1s and 2s. Check out all this stuff, man. He's got really good breakdowns. He should be a lot more subscribers this year. I mean, he puts in hard work. He wins all the time, dude. Everybody go check out his stuff. And he's going to be on our show, hopefully, if he ain't working next weekend. He'll be on our show. So. Victor, what is up? Said, do you all think that Holland learned from his IQ mistake? He better have. I mean, how many times
he will?
And Stephen Wonderboy Thompson's a beast.
He's tricky though. Like if you are not an amazing grappler against Wonderboy, he's a tricky guy to solve, like a puzzle piece on the feet. If you're strictly going to try to strike with him, he's very tough, like to figure out. And I think that's what happened with Holland. He tried to wrestle him. He's not the greatest wrestler. He didn't get the right positions, this and that. And it was just a bad fight for him. And I picked him and I bet him. And I just realized I'm never going to do that unless someone is a good grappler and wrestler against Wonderboy. You can't like that. He's that good.
Yeah, he really is. He really is. I mean, you've seen it versus Luque versus Jeff Neal. Like them dudes didn't have a chance against Wonderboy. Like he literally just pieced them up because that's the difference. Dion says, Blood Money, you like Steve Garcia. He had a fast start, but it can be the key why he lost, being in the rush and taken down. Yeah. I don't really want him to come out crazy like he has been, but I just think he has good wrestling and good jiu-jitsu, and I don't think Shaolin has good jiu-jitsu. Like he may be able to get a takedown, but Steve Garcia is just going to get back up. When he fought Luis Pena on short notice, he was held down by Pena, but Pena is like 6'2" himself, 6'3", and long legs and good jiu-jitsu, way better jiu-jitsu than Shaolin. So I think that he's going to be able to negate all the wrestling in this fight, and I think it's going to stay standing. I think he has a big advantage there, man. His left hand is a piston, and he's got way more power. He's got 10 knockouts out of his 13 wins, and what's his nuts been finished 8 times, and he's going to be 9. But I don't want him to rush out all crazy. He could take his time with Shaolin, hopefully. Think Ponzi has a shot though. James Scott, what's up, James Scott? Yeah, definitely do. If Kevin Holland doesn't finish him, it's going to be a dog fight for 3 rounds. So a real dog. Like Ponzi's a dog. He's very tough. So, Dave said, "What's up, Vernon White? What is going on?" He said, "Late to the stream, but love the content, man. We appreciate you coming out. Yeah, man, hanging out, talking, having a good time, man. Giving some good bets, good picks. We're just getting to the good stuff right now. We're getting to the main event. So, Euphoria plus 150 fight goes to decision. Feed me. Yeah, man. It's that they're both tough. They're both tough. So definitely see Edwin's Gutierrez. Edwin, what up? He said, hi, what's going on,
Hi, Edwin.
man? Oh, you on to something with round 2. I won. Been off 6 pick on the John Jones cards. Yeah, I think the round 2 is the way to go on this for sure, man. So, yeah, damn, hit. I
can see this fight going around 2.
You know, yeah. Yeah, because that's what you picked, right? What did you pick on this one, Johnny?
Like Holland round 2 KO or something. Like finish like for sure.
Josh Pike, yeah. Pike remembers him. Yeah, he's a wild guy. I will be bringing some content to YouTube very soon for my PFL fans. Let us know. Let everybody know when you do, Vernon, and we'll check it out, man. You support us, we support you, bro. Let us know. Let everybody on here know when you do. And like I said, we got your back. We'll check it out. Oh, man, the Argentinians can't fight. Haha, it takes me back. Litz was there. Litz must have been there. He said low-key, though, Josh was kind of spitting. He was funny, dude. I thought he was actually funny and stuff, but people just they got conspiracy, get a little conspiracy-ness on there. But now Ponzi is watched. That's what I thought, dude. That's what after I seen him fight Moreno, it's like
I was so confident he was gonna win against Moreno way better than he did. He got lucky in the 3rd round, I'll tell you, because he gassed out. That's the only reason why he won. I had a t-shirt bet with Ranj on that, and I was like, yep, I'm looking up t-shirts to get Ranj right now because I already know he's losing. And I got lucky. And I was like, oh shit. But that's another reason why I'm like,
I was so happy when that happened. I'm like, no way, because he was literally getting beat down.
Worked for 2.5 rounds, all 2.5 until he got that one shot, and then he wobbled Moreno and got the knockout after that.
Yeah. BC Dave said Holland losing 3 in a row. Yeah, not happening. This is a lock. I like it. I
agree.
I got him with Gilbert Burns, and I got him with Amorim. So I like them. I like some a lot. My boy Tyler said most definitely, man. It's gonna be a good time. I think we're gonna go to Cedar Point or something or do something. So we'll figure out some stuff, bro. I'll hit you up for sure. Appreciate you been out here supporting.
I know who I'm betting.
What's that? Saba? Oh shit, Rivas versus Bar. Yeah. Oh, that's Rivas all day.
Give me Rivas
all day. Is Mergliata judging there though?
That's very true.
There we get to see. I love Rivas.
Why is the UFC going back to Jacksonville? Always go there.
Florida man. Yeah. Amorim line up to minus 275. Garcia down to plus 150. Lineman event looking good. Yep.
I'm okay with the Amorim. Yeah. I don't have any bets on the other ones. So I don't care.
Listen, tomorrow after these fuckers weigh in and face off, and you see how big Steve Garcia is. Dude, he was getting rocked at 155. That's another thing people got to understand. He's at 145 now, and he looks good at 145. He's going to be a lot bigger than Shaolin, and he's going to be Steve Garcia will be plus 115, maybe plus 120 by fight time.
You are high right now.
What? I just got him at plus 180, and he's plus 150.
He's not going to be plus 115. There's no way.
What?
No.
Watch by Friday night, or let's say by fight time. Yeah, by fight time, Steve Garcia plus 115. You heard it here first. Beat that line movement. 138 MMA. One of my guys at the gym broke his hand in a fight the same day as UFC 286, and he's already holding mitts again. Holland's hand.
Was that like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Or 4 weeks ago?
Yeah. 3 weeks, because there was that, and then UFC San Antonio. So yeah, and plus they got to get cleared and stuff. But it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that it couldn't
I'm
break
not
easier,
worried about that.
but hopefully he's good. I bet Holland, but betting against Holland versus a guy with that much cauliflower ear is scary. Yo, it's true. Ponzi got the ears. Dizzy Spider 45. What is up? Give me a 34 felony count, not guilty winner lock for the pay-per-view, please. That's Donald Trump. That's Trump.
Yeah.
That's who you need right
Trump's a
there.
lock, but
Yeah. Fucking bullcrap.
we should. But at the end of the show, we'll do our your favorite, your lock, and then my lock if you want to.
My lock's Amorim.
Okay.
It's my lock.
Well, I'm gonna think of one because I still don't have like a legit 100%. I'll think about it though.
I thought Chris Curtis.
No, I don't have a bet on him, so he's definitely not gonna be a lock.
Okay.
Come on, man. You're
All
crazy.
right. Okay.
Why didn't you lock Kelvin? I thought you loved him so much.
He's number 2. That's an easy win. I'm trying to give
Garcia.
you guys.
I mean, you love him so much.
It's 3. Trying to give you guys game here. Free game, man. Free game. Herb Dean. Holland should have only needed 4-6 at most to recover, unless he was being an idiot, which is possible. So he probably needed 8 to 12, which he got.
Very true.
But that's a good point. That's a good point, Herb D. Jim, he said, we like Holland here, but no play here, just going to watch. And this should be a fun fight to watch. There isn't a boring Kevin Holland fight or Ponzi.
No, it'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good point there.
For sure.
Yep. Yeah, Herb Dean said 4 to 6 weeks. Yippee Ki said, I don't think Holland will mess around this time. Not like BC Day said, Holland losing 3 in a row.
Dude, Holland likes his extra money to buy some shoes. So he's gonna win this fight. He's lost 2. So yeah, the Chimaev fight, he got a lot of money to do that, but he probably needs some more money to buy some more shoes. So come on, he's gonna win this fight.
My boy Bunny Hunter, my boy Bosa said, don't be hating on my beautiful state, Johnny. He's Florida man.
Oh, okay. I like Florida. Don't get me wrong. But man, come to Chicago area. Come to Indianapolis. Like
Indy sounds good. Chicago sounds like gunshots.
Well, you're coming, so
I'm coming to but I'm bringing my own. If they got guns, then we all got guns.
You've been to Chicago before?
No.
Oh, welcome to crime.
I watched what's the one movie back in the day where these dudes drive like an RV there and it gets stuck? I think it's like Dennis Leary. No, I'm good.
No, you're good. It's fine.
I'm good wherever I go. I got mob ties, man. I'll be all right.
You got Patrick.
Patrick. Yeah.
I'll probably just run away. Don't worry about me. But
Johnny's like, I don't have to be the fastest. I just got to be faster than you.
It's got to be the smartest.
Yeah. Tyler said plus 125, minus 130. Could be with Steve. Or is that on the Calvin line? Got the Calvin line too, dude. People on my Patreon are eating off of it. I'm telling you right now, I already got a line for not this week, for next week.
Num.
That's even better than the Calvin line. And I got Calvin at -1 plus 135, and he's minus 135. And I already got one that beat that, saving the Patreon hundreds of dollars on line movement on one fight if you're betting like 2 units or whatnot.
There you go.
Yippee-ki-yay, do you both bet other sports as well?
I do.
I don't.
I bet a little bit of baseball, a little bit of football, a little bit of golf, because Masters. Because I bet a little bit of everything. Not too much here and there, just like lunch money. But right. I do mainly like my main big bets are on UFC.
Yo. I don't bet online. I bet at the casino, so I don't really get to bet. But my boy Tyler will tell you. Me and him, we used to bet sports heavily together. We sat in his room when we were like 20 years old. We each had 5,000 on freaking Eastern Michigan versus Central Michigan in a bowl game. It's terrible times, and we did not win that game. We did not win that one, and we was about 10,000 on that game.
Oh, college football is good to bet on too. College basketball is fun to bet on too. March Madness, I did really good.
Did you?
Every freaking underdog.
Hell yeah!
It was crazy this year.
Yep, but I would like. That's why if I bet, that's why I don't bet online, because I want to bet everything. I want to bet everything. I want to bet everything. I want to bet all these props. I want to bet everything. So I just go to the casino. Rudy JV, what is up? So what's up, Cody? Go. You said you guys gonna do a fight companion this weekend. We're gonna do a pre-show. A really good pre-show, but we'll have some type of fight companion coming up.
I will say this: the UFC Charlotte looks like a good one to do a fight companion on,
because it's just terrible. And
it's super early. It's going to start at like 11 o'clock Central, I think. Like the prelims, and it's not great.
And then maybe we can do that one then. And that one's when? When's that one?
That's a good question. Let me look that up.
Well, appreciate you coming out and hanging out, Rudy JV. Appreciate the comment, everything. Yeah, man. I agree with the GOAT. I agree with the GOAT symbol. Thomas, please, Johnny, tell me your lock is Burns.
Yeah, that's the lock of the card for sure. But I want to be a little bit. I want to try to get like under 300, minus 300 or something like that.
Saba from Belgium says Trump versus Biden International Fight Week main event. Trump will beat the brakes off. He'd take his diaper off of Biden, put it on his head.
Biden doesn't even know where he's at right now.
Biden, remember when he was like, "I'll take Donald Trump"? Dude, remember Donald Trump? He's Stone Cold Stunner fucking Vince McMahon. You remember that shit?
Back in the
Joe
day.
Biden, yeah, Joe Biden ain't Stone Cold Stunner and shit. Trump's like 6'3", 80 years old. We still kick Joe Biden.
Same age as Biden, but you couldn't tell, could you?
That would be great. Trump by ground and pound first round versus Biden. I like that. I like it. He gives them that old school Mark Coleman shit, them headbutts, giving them butts for ruining our country.
May 13th is UFC Charlotte. I think that'd be a very good fight companion to do.
We can see what's up. Chicago is a dangerous city. Yeah, man. It's probably the worst.
Great, I'll tell you that. But it's fun. It's also fun.
I mean, I want to go to that Lou Malinagi's and get that pizza. But yeah, Chicago's super dangerous, dude. Like probably like I would say it used to be like Detroit, like murder capital of America and Detroit, and then you got like Gary, Indiana, and all them. But Chicago's
let's be honest. Any big city is dangerous.
Yeah, Louisville, where I'm around.
It just depends on how big the city is. The bigger it is, the more dangerous it is.
Gotta move away from them. I don't know. I hate cities. Guys, Burns by sub and new champion Adesanya by decision. I like it. I know Cody's big on Bell Algeo. So big. Maybe one of my biggest bets in a long time.
I am not a TJ Brown fan, so I will throw that out there. And I bet on Bill Algeo like the last 4 times, even if he lost.
He's a savage. I bet Andre Fili against him last time, and my butt was puckered the whole fight. And at the end, like Bill, he's where it's at. He is where it's at. Get your money in. Hey, he should be minus 225 against TJ Brown. TJ Brown.
I don't understand why he's 150. It's crazy.
It's not like TJ's going to take him down and hold him down and standing up. Dude, TJ Brown got beat by freaking Danny Chavez, and he got beat by Kai Kamaka. It doesn't say that, but he did. Next fight, Raul Rosas Jr. versus Christian Rodriguez.
Shoot, wrong one.
I'm not going to lie, man, on this fight. I took another dog here, dude. I'm impressed with Christian Rodriguez. Here's another time where Christian Rodriguez, I bet Jonathan Pierce. Christian Rodriguez came in small, dude. He's 5'7", 71-inch reach. Jonathan Pierce, 6'1", right? 75-inch reach. No, I don't think his reach. He might have 73. Great wrestling, great jiu-jitsu, all that. Christian Rodriguez.
5'9" versus 5'7" and 67 and 71.
Yep.
It evens out, basically.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. When Rodriguez was fighting Jonathan Pierce, who's a beast, like Jonathan Pierce is going to be in the top 10 at 145. And Christian Rodriguez, even though he got controlled there a little, what? Jonathan JSP?
Ain't gonna be a top 10.
JSP?
No way.
You don't like him?
Oh man,
tough, dude. Cardio.
Listen.
Got that tattoo with that battery thing right on his chest.
He's good. Well, he's not that good. You're giving him way too much credit right now. But go ahead.
I like him. He's fighting Bryce Mitchell next, so we'll see. But
Bryce Mitchell's gonna beat him.
That's debatable. We'll have to see that line.
Is it? You gonna go against Bryce?
I don't know. I should have last time. I should have bet Taporia so fucking big. I should have bet everything on Taporia. The whole house. Yeah, I should have.
Taporia is a monster.
Christian Rodriguez. See, this is another thing. I'm not sold on Raul Rosas Jr., dude. At 18, I don't know about his striking too much. I know he started as a striker. He's a wrestler now. He shows great jiu-jitsu. You've seen on the Contender Series, he almost was able to get like a knee bar and a couple other finishes, but he wasn't able to actually finish Mondo on there. And then he dominated Jay Perrin. But I'm not impressed with any of that. Like Christian Rodriguez, this kid's been training. He was training at Duke Rufus Sport with Paul Felder and them, they were saying, since he was like 13 years old and fighting with all them dudes. And now he's out at Fight Ready. I believe he's at Fight Ready too now, ain't he? I'm pretty
I
sure
mean,
Christian
I'll
Rodriguez
look.
trains at Fight Ready now.
I will
Um,
look. But,
he was
well,
at
it says,
Ruthless Sport. That's not even a thing no more, though.
yeah,
But I'm pretty sure
I'm
he's
not
at
sure.
Fight Ready now. If you can find that out, if anybody can find that out, I'm pretty sure Christian Rodriguez trains at Fight Ready. But he's got 6 submissions himself. Sick. Like he had a JSP and 2 guillotines, bro, that almost had him. Second off, his striking looked good. He was piecing JSP up when they were standing up. He throws really straight punches, and he's got good combos. Like even on the Ultimate Fighter, he was Cortez, the kid he beat on the Ultimate Fighter, had really good wrestling. That's Tracy Cortez's brother, who grew up with Henry Cejudo and them, and has been wrestling with them like his whole life. He couldn't take this kid down. I know he got taken down by the Weems kid who came out and put all of his energy into trying to take him down for 2 minutes, and then he got subbed. But like, yeah. But I'm telling you, Christian Rodriguez is not bad. This kid is good. He's well-rounded. He's got good jiu-jitsu. He's gonna have better striking. He's got good cardio. Like, dude, JSP was so freaking tired. Like, that dude's a cardio machine, and he was so tired in that 3rd round. He was getting sloppy. He dominated JSP in the 3rd round. Like, he took him down for a little bit. But, dude, I think that Christian Rodriguez, I just don't think he's going to get held down by Raul Rosa. He never stays still on the ground. He never concedes, gives up his back, and just lays there, or just goes in guard and just sits there. Taking Christian Rodriguez as an underdog, dude. I think that he's the better, more well-rounded fighter here. I'm not betting it. I'm not doing any of that. I would bet the over, if anything. I don't think that Raul Rosa is going to finish this kid, dude. If he didn't finish Mondo, he's not finishing this kid. And I like Rodriguez, man. I like Rodriguez in the over. Not betting it, but it's just the feeling I got. That's what I remember when Rodriguez fought Pierce. I'm like, dude, this kid's fucking good, and I'm going to bet him going forward. And who's Raul Rosa beat? That makes me change my mind. He's an 18-year-old kid.
Who did Rodriguez beat to make you change your mind?
It's what he looks like fighting, though. When he's fighting a dude, like I said, I think JSP at 145 is going to be
Well, yeah, that's a tough matchup for him, and it would be a tough matchup for Rosas, but Rosas never fought him.
He gave JSP every single thing he could handle. JSP would beat Raul Rosa pretty easy too, because his wrestling wouldn't work. But
it's because he's bigger.
Yeah. But so yeah, man, I don't know, man. I got to see more out of Rosas Jr. I don't know. But I like C-Rod. I like what I see out of him. I'm just saying I'm more impressed with that kid than that kid. So
I understand. I totally understand what you're saying, but I'm just trying to throw the other thing out there too.
Oh yeah. Devil's advocate.
But my thing is this. Like, I just think Rosas is actually, if we're gonna go pound for pound here, a better grappler than Pierce. I think he is. I think he's
Rosa?
Better grappler than Pierce. Pound for pound.
JSP.
If we're gonna go pound for pound, yes.
18 years old.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I think he is. I think he has better cardio
than JSP.
JSP, yeah, he gassed out in the 3rd round, basically trying to
only against him though. Everybody else, he melts. But everybody.
Rosas isn't going to gas out. Like, he has cardio for 3 rounds to grapple and wrestle for 3 rounds. I think that's going to be the big thing here. On the feet, I'm going to say Christian all day. But Christian Rodriguez does not have good takedown defense, and I know a lot of the takedowns were from Pierce, but even then, I think Rosas' wrestling is good enough to get those takedowns. He's quick on the feet to explode to get those takedowns. He does have good wrestling. His grappling is very good. He smothers his opponents when he gets on top of them. Not saying he's going to get a submission, but he just goes for those submissions, and he transitions well when he goes from like top to back to side control. Like, he's very good with that too. So it's going to be a good fight, but I think just styles make fights here. Maybe Rosas makes a bad mistake. He's very young. I get that, but I'm not going to go with that though. I'm not going to hope or think that he's going to do that. But I'm going to say Rosas is the better grappler, better wrestler. I think he's got good enough cardio to do it for 3 rounds, and I think he wins by decision. I don't think he's going to get him out, because if Pierce couldn't get him out of there, like you said, because I think Pierce is a very good grappler, I don't think Rosas Jr. is either. And if he does, it's because he literally outpaces Christian like in the 3rd round, and Christian just gives up. Like, that's it. That's the only way I can see Rosas getting a submission here. So I'm pretty confident in Rosas. I did put him in the parlay with Holland. there's a time to fade Rosas, and we say this with all these like up and coming guys who have a lot of hype on them, like Caddy and a couple other guys like that. But I
Yeah.
just think this is not the timing. I know Christian's very good, but this is just a stylistic matchup that I think is just not on the side of Christian,
Right.
unfortunately, this time. I think he's very good. I like him a lot, but a really heavy grappler with very good submission skills and good cardio, I think that's his weakness. And this is what Rosas is.
Okay.
This is me.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I can't blame you. And he's a favorite. He's a favorite for a reason. Yeah, SSP Diving and Victor both said that C Rod was not at fight ready for this camp. He was
Oh,
out
okay.
there, but yeah, he went back home. They said it confirmed by
I'll be
Santino,
right
which
back.
he trains out there. Yep. Victor Rodriguez not at fight ready anymore. He moved back home, so he's back at Rufus Sport. I don't even know. I thought Rufus Sport kind of like closed down or dissolved or something like that. GM3 and Felder's gone, and like Pettis and them were all gone. But look at the tape. Bunny Hunter says, look at the tape on his last 3 fights. He was cracking all 3 opponents on the feet and not getting submitted by Pierce speaks volumes. If you think Rosas is better than Pierce, then pick Rosas, but no. Yeah, I don't think Rosas just started grappling like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. He said he went to a tournament in Florida, like a grappling tournament, got dominated, and was like, man, I need to start doing this because he's only 18. He hasn't been doing much very long. Like, I mean, I know he started at like 10 in striking, but Rosas sophomore fight, got to be careful here. Like Rodriguez is a live dog. Rodriguez is good. Cody Raul is a lock. Christian has been taken down 10 times so far by worse wrestlers. Yeah, but JSP is a good wrestler. And JSP got 6 of them takedowns himself. My worst wrestlers, and will showcase Rosas once he gets it down. Yeah, but yeah. Victor Rodriguez has good jujitsu too. He has sneaky jujitsu, man. Bunny Hunter, C-Rod, Lock. I'm with you. I'm not. I don't know about like, but I like it. Johnny is smoking that good shit. Better wrestler than Pierce. Yeah, he ain't better wrestler. Dude, that's what Pierce does. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? Hey, shh, hey, Bunny Hunter, shh, he's back. Hey, what's up, Johnny? How you doing? You good? You good?
All right, guys. All right, you'll see. You'll see
Night.
with I hope
Johnny
I
said,
hope
you
I
know how
hope
to do.
Rosas fucking comes out there and gets that first round submission. I'm like,
I'm gonna feel
what did I
dumb.
say?
I'm
What
gonna
did
feel
I
dumb.
say?
Hey, next fight is gonna be good. Rob Font, Adrian Yanez. I'm gonna let you start this one off.
Oh, let me get there. Yeah, this is gonna be one of the I think other than the main event, this will be one of probably my favorite fight of the night. I like both these guys here. They're both like kind of the same style of fighter. They're both boxers. But I went back and forth with this one a little bit, but I'm gonna go with Yanez, and I'm gonna go with the younger guy. I think he is a little bit more dangerous. He's got a little bit more power in his hands. He's got very good counters, which I think that's the weakness for Font is he pushes forward. He has a very good jab, and he's very susceptible to counters. And we saw it in the Vera fight because Vera was countering him all day, and he was getting dropped. He got damaged up his last couple fights. I know they're against very good opponents, but Yanez is got power in his hands. He's a tough dude as well. Both guys are tough. Both guys I don't think ever been knocked out, right? Ever? Both guys? I don't know about Yanez. I know Font's never been knocked out. You're muted, Cody.
They've both been submitted, but neither one's ever been knocked out.
Okay,
I believe that
gotcha.
Yanez has been submitted before, maybe not
Yeah.
though.
So
But I know
this is gonna
Font
be
did.
yeah, but like I said, this is a very, very fun fight. I'm just gonna go with Yanez. I'm just gonna go with my gut. And I know this doesn't make sense, but I think he's gonna win by decision because
No, that
I think he's gonna get a knockdown, like maybe in the second, and then maybe he gets another one in the third because Vaughn's been knocked down. Like I don't know if that damage is gonna. He's 35 years old now. It might have accumulated in those last 2 fights. Giannis has sneaky counters and very quick counters that he can just land that one shot. We've seen it in his last like 5 or 6 fights. He's knocked out people. So but I can totally see Rob Font outstriking Yanez and winning a clear decision too. So, but give me the younger guy here. I think he's got a little bit more upside. And this is, I know you said I don't know when you should like fade the aging fighter, but I don't want to say I'm fading Font. I'm just gonna go with Yanez. I think he's gonna be done. Might be even a split decision. Like it's gonna be a very close fight. The only bet that I have on this fight is the fight to start round 2 in a parlay, like a super safe parlay. That's it.
Yeah, man, it's another one of my things where I'm taking Font. I like these experienced dudes that
I get
show
it.
me shit. And I don't love it here because Yanez like does have good power, but I don't know if he has as crazy a power as we think. Like when he's not fighting like Tony Kelly, you know what I mean? Dude, him getting pieced up by Randy Costa like he did, and then the only reason, I mean, not to say
Not a
the
good
only
look.
reason, but the reason that he came back and beat him is because Costa gasses out. Rob Font don't gas out, dude, and like the fight with Yanez hasn't really fought too many great fighters. You know, the only one was David Grant, and David Grant's not really a great, like David Grant's never been close to the top 5 or 10. Rob Font's been in the top 5, 10, you know? So, I don't know, man. I don't want to bet on Yanez dropping him every round and then him not, and then Font ends up, you know, piecing him up 35 or 70-40 every round, doesn't get dropped. So I'm going to take, I think Font has the better striking. I think Font, I know Yanez has really good boxing. He really does, but I think Font has better boxing.
I think they both have good boxing, but they're both good at different things with boxing. I think Font has the better jab, but I also think Yanez is the better counter striker.
He has good
So it's gonna be a
combos,
good.
too.
And it's gonna be a good boxing fight. Like
It's gonna be such a good fight. This fight's
like,
gonna be so good.
This is, other than the main event, this is like my favorite fight that I want to watch, which is why I don't have a lot of money on it. Just might to start round 2 because both guys are tough. They're not going to go down in the first round.
No. I can't wait for this fight. So yeah, man, I'm taking the dog. I'm taking another dog and Rob Font. I think he's the better fighter. I like I said, Yanez stepped up, man. I don't even know if he really beat David Grant. That was a dog fight. David Grant's a beast. He's tough as hell though. So I'm not taking nothing away from him, but
it was very, very close.
Dude, you could probably
I rewatched it and it was very close. Like it could have went either way.
It didn't look like Yanez is Yanez is this badass mofo. Like he sounded kind of dumb in his meeting. I'm not saying he is, but like he was talking about fighting Sean O'Malley and just like, I don't know, his words don't come out right. But dude, if you did a thing with like underdogs, say you took Rob Font, Michelle Waterson, and who's another decent underdog?
Pereira.
Who? Pereira. Yeah, think if you put them 3 underdogs together. I like that.
Curtis.
See, that's where you lose. That's where you parlay.
That's where you lose.
That's where you go one leg too far. One leg.
So we agree on those 3.
Yeah, underdogs? I didn't know because you picked Yanez though, right?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Font with the odds. I think we had some other underdog ones though. With that,
the only 2 dogs that we're gonna agree on is Waterson and Pereira. Spoiler alert, guys.
Spoiler alert. So let's see. Riffraff says big level of competition difference.
For sure.
This will tell us a lot about Yanez if he can hang with the big dogs. True that.
The thing about it is if Font was more of like a well-rounded fighter, I know he can wrestle.
He'll have the wrestling advantage in this fight.
But I'm saying, like, if he was more of like the wrestler as well, I would probably be more so on Font. But since
take down on Jose Aldo.
True.
It's crazy.
But again, both these guys are mainly boxers. So it's not going to be a big, crazy difference for Yanez. Like, he knows how to fight strikers and boxers.
You know what's another thing, too, is actually that you have to think of is that Rob Font actually has a little size advantage here. 1 inch of height and an inch and a half of reach. Yeah. Which helps in fights. I mean,
a little bit, yeah.
So, but yeah, man. I like that over, like you were saying, or either of these guys. If you're gonna pick them by decision, because Yanez is durable as shit, dude. He was taking fucking big ass shots from Davey Grant
as well.
Yeah, like he took, I think it was a knee or a kick to the face when he was kind of bending down, and he took it and didn't even.
Dude, if you don't get knocked out. If you don't get knocked out by David Grant, like you're doing something
tough mofo, because that dude's throwing everything at you.
He throws bombs.
Right here, 138 MMA. This card has a lot of youth versus strength schedule.
That's very true. That's like 5 fights that I can think of off the top of my head. That's youth versus strength of schedule.
Yep, my boy Pike said I've been back and forth on this one myself. I think Font's going to be winning the fight until he's not. I think Yanez gets a late KO in
that
third.
Could be true.
Definitely a possibility, man. The kid throws bombs. Carlos, banger alert, fight of the night. Give me Adrian Yanez by decision, maybe KO. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be late if it is like 3rd round, like the other, I don't remember who it was. The earlier guy said it.
You know, riffraff, volume versus power.
Yep.
Another wash fighter in this fighter. Carthon of washed fighters. Yeah, I don't know if but he might be.
Oh, if he's
He took some
washed, but
damage. He took a lot
we'll
of damage.
find out in this one because the damage is key.
Money Hunter says, I want to go with Font because of strength of schedule, but I have a gut feeling Adrian Yanez gets the W. My guy Kraus is very high on Yanez too. No bet, but only bet is C-Rod. Like it. Picked a big underdog. Jim says, we like Yanez Font to go over 1.5. I like that. Completes 2 full rounds. Our
Right
pick
on.
is Yanez by split. Hey.
The split could be a sneaky
What's that paying?
bet.
What's that paying, Johnny?
I will look that up.
It's pretty good.
Let's see.
David Grant's a tough fight for him. He's tough fight for sure for anybody. He throws everything. He throws both legs and both hands really well. And from odd angles too. I'm a fan, but he got gifted a sunsaw. That was terrible. I was mad about that. And I didn't even have a bet or nothing. I'm just like, that was Dad said Font has amazing jab, but Yanez just walked through it and hurt Font. He seems a bit washed.
Yeah, because Font doesn't really have the greatest power, so he can probably take one or two to give one huge counter strike.
Font does have James said Font has underrated takedowns. He really does, man. He really does. He can wrestle a little bit.
Let's see the split.
I'm picking this to be fight of the night. I don't blame anyone for picking either side. That's a great comment right there, Ice Viking. That's a great comment, man. This guy, I don't have no bet on it. It's gonna be a fun one. That's what's cool, man. Is there a lot of fun fights that are just fun to watch with no bets. Like I don't have a bet on the main event. I want to bet Pereira, but if any fights fall off, I'm gonna go bet
close.
If any fights fall off and I have to go put another one in,
I got my 5 bets in.
Yeah,
and like he's like my secondary bet that I might do.
Something might fall off. Something might fall off, man.
It's so I want him to be at like plus 125 again, and I would probably jump on it.
It looked like yesterday it started going back up again a little bit.
I know, like I see it at 120 for like a second, and I think about it, and I go back, and it's at 115 or 110. I'm like,
Yeah, David Grant should have been a majority decision, in my opinion. Yeah, it was close. So good, dude. Yanez round 3 plus money. Okay, nice little tip there, Zach. Cody Buddy, what is up? How about Izzy by sub plus Pons by sub parlay? That would pay something phenomenal, I'm sure. Like freaking crazy.
That's a lottery ticket.
Yeah, you might hit that. Izzy most takedowns at plus 200. Well, he pretty much said in his little breakdown that he's going to take him down. He's like, because and he's like, what if I put him on his back? And then he shut up real quick. He's like, oh shit, I just gave away my game plan. So that's a good bet right there, Zach.
Well, what do you think that Pereira has been doing this training camp with Glover, who's not fighting anymore?
Right, practicing
stuffing takedowns. It's just, I know we have one more fight, but man, that fight's crazy.
Yep. Real quick, Gilbert Burns, Jorge Masvidal. Who you got here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Burns. I just think he's the better fighter overall, like in any category. I mean, even on the feet, I think Burns is better. Burns has been in wars. I think he's fought the better competition with Chimaev and this and that. He's got the better grappling. He's got the better wrestling. I do see this fight going. I do see this fight going to decision, actually. I think both guys are very tough. Maybe Burns can get a takedown and get a submission, but Jorge's takedown defense is really good. Like he's fought Colby Covington a couple times. He's fought Usman a couple times. And I know his takedown defense says like 70%, but against those two guys, like 4 times, that's a good takedown defense against any other guy. And Burns is not as good a wrestler as both those guys. At least Usman's prime anyways. But give me Burns to win. I think he works in the grappling. He works in the wrestling. He might get a takedown or two. He gets the better of the striking. I think Jorge will have his moment or two, but Burns is tough enough to hold out. I think so. I think this goes to decision. Burns wins like 29-28. Burns by decisions, I think a very good bet. I think it's at plus like 200 range. I'll look it up, but I like that bet a lot.
Yeah.
And I think Burns is the lock of the card, but I'm looking for like a play that's like under minus 300. So James, that's my lock of the cards, Burns for sure.
Yep. Yeah, man. I'm with you on all that. I like Gilbert Burns here. Masvidal, he's 38 now. I know Burns is like 35, but Masvidal's 38. He hasn't really been looking the greatest lately. He doesn't even look in the greatest shape.
Mm-mm.
He's really not as dangerous on his feet as like people are making him, like it seems to be. Like that knockout over Askren and then that knockout over Till. I think Till was just underestimating him. He had already dropped Masvidal. I mean, it was a great shot that knocked him out, but other than that, he's not. He wasn't known as a knockout guy. He's actually known as a split decision losing guy. He does have a chance, obviously, on the feet to catch Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns can't eat a jab for nothing. He
But he
gets
can eat
dropped.
all of Chimaev's hooks and
Yes, everything
everything.
but a jab. He can't.
Yeah.
But I think Gilbert Burns is going to push a pace on Jorge. Jorge does have good takedown defense, but he doesn't have the greatest get up game. I think Gilbert Burns is going to be able to land takedowns at some point. And then, like you said, his striking is just as good. It's not like Gilbert Burns. If he can't land takedowns, he's done. So
Yeah.
he uses his striking very well to set up his takedowns. And he could even hit George with a big ass shot standing up
Yep.
while George
That's
is
true.
looking for the takedown. That's what Kamaru Usman did. That's what he said on Joe Rogan. He's like, man, he's like, he was faking the shot, and I went down to stop the shot. He's like, and then he threw that overhand right. He's like, I couldn't get back up in time to block it. So, yeah, man, give me Gilbert Burns. I'll take Burns, and I like you said, I like him by decision because Masvidal is a savage on not getting subbed,
Mhm.
and he don't really get knocked out either. That Usman shit was a little
But and
wild. So.
he does not get up again.
Yeah, and so exactly. So yeah, man, give me Burns by decision, and I think this line is off. Burns should be minus like 225 or 200.
Yeah, that's
If we're
why I
gonna be
didn't
real,
parlay
but
it with anything, the money line. I do have fight to start round 2 in that super safe parlay. Because none of these guys are going out in the first round. Like these guys are gonna make this fight another thing like conspiracy theory time. We're in Miami. Jorge's from Miami. They're gonna make this like fight of the night or try to at least. This is going to decision. It could even go to split because I'm sure one judge is gonna be stupid enough to give Jorge a 29-28 when Gilbert won 30-27. So just throwing that out there, guys. If you're into conspiracy theories, that's what I think, and that's why I like the decision bet for Burns.
right, I like it. They're both Florida dudes. I mean, Jorge's born and raised in
Yeah.
Miami, but they both trained down there and stuff. But yeah, Cody Buddy said, I love the name Gilbert Dorino Burns. Wow. Carlos, Burns going to make it look easy by decision or submission. I hope so. I got him in the parlay with Kevin Holland. Yeah, because Masvidal trained against two of the best wrestlers at welterweight. It's dog or pass here, in my opinion.
I
Yeah,
think
but he's just been looking old, dude, and gas. He keeps gassing too bad in his fights.
I mean, Jorge he can maybe stuff the takedowns, but he's gonna be controlled like up against the cage a lot. Like he doesn't have an answer for that though. I don't know. I yeah. I get what you're saying though.
Yep, Jay, almost every dog is live, but I can also see every favorite dominating. Tell me it's a high variance card. It is. I agree
Mhm.
with you on that, dude. It's like, because it's just because the lines are off. It's what the bookies are making us think. Like some of this stuff, you just look at it and go, well, I don't think Michelle Waterson should be the underdog here. You know,
I think it should be closer to a pick 'em.
it's like I looked at the thing, I go, I don't think Calvin Gastelum should be an underdog here. I bet him now he's a
It
favorite.
should be closer
Now
to
he's
a
a
pick
favorite.
'em. Well, you got a great line on that. I'm gonna give you
Thank you,
props for
Johnny.
that. It's a
Thank you, Johnny.
50-50 fight. So
Appreciate
if you
that.
get plus money on either guy, you're doing good.
Curtis, though. That's just you're just giving money away. So at
Stop
this point,
defending your units.
oh man. Effie said Burns gonna smoke this bum. Hey, Effie, when I come out to Vegas here in a couple weeks, we all gonna go to the casino and watch the fights together or what? My girlfriend said I
sir.
can sneak off for a little bit. She can't take me out there.
She can come with you guys, and she can go play some slots while you watch the fights.
Yep,
Perfect.
there we go. Burns gonna smoke this bum. Yep. I'm gonna have to go out to the old dispensary if Effie's still working there too. I mean, to hook up. We're gonna hang out though for sure, Effie. Doesn't this line not really calculate properly? Minus 500 to plus 360. Yeah, it's like they're not really.
It's never like mirrors each other, but I understand what you're saying.
The
I
one
see
with
what
the
it is right now.
Rosas fight was like that. Like he kept going up, but what's his name? His price wasn't going nowhere. He was like
Yeah,
plus 185
it's
forever. And then
minus.
Rosas,
Yeah, it says minus 450 plus 360. So I mean, like I said, it usually never mirrors each other. Like none of these ever mirror. Like plus 200, minus 200. I wish it was like.
yeah, Zach said Burns wins in the striking or the wrestling. I agree.
I agree.
Gonna burn a fatty after Burns wins. Let's go. Me too. Me too, Jim. I need to. I can't wait because it's gonna be a nervous fight. You got to bet on Burns. That first round is gonna be nervous, but Jorge always slows down, dude. Especially grappling, dude. Grappling kills him.
Yep.
Ryan said, "Oh yeah, SSP diving says smart Johnny." I think that was
The
when
conspiracy theory.
No, when you was giving me my props, I'm pretty sure he was.
Oh. You son of a bitch. No, it's my conspiracy theory. I'm telling you. It's gonna happen.
About the
hometown crowd. When they were in San Antonio, I think every Texas fighter or close to Texas fighter they were fighting out of or whatever, one except maybe one. It was Peterson. I think Peterson was the only one that lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like convincingly too.
The
judges couldn't even screw that over.
Yeah. Ryan Jordan, the density of Gilbert's fro would diminish George's power by at least 30%. For real. You see it, dude. It's so thick. Like I didn't like who would have known? He never grew his hair out.
He had that fro with Magny and he looked great.
It's even better now. Like it's even
I know.
better now.
So think about that. Shit. Now I'm worried about my fight to start round 2.
What if he dyes it blonde?
That's game over.
Yeah, unstoppable. That's like a mythical fighter like Marlon Vera in the 5th.
Yeah. And then Blonde Brunson.
Yeah.
Charlie Alves.
Strickland off the couch. Burns is my lock. I don't mind the odds, so that's perfect bet for me. I like it, Thomas. Yeah, I like Burns, man. Hell yeah, Cody, I got you, man. No worries. Yeah, we're going to party, Effie. I can't wait.
Right on.
Party. So I like to party. I don't know if I told you that, Johnny. Pike, I think Burns via sub decision plus Yanez TKO decision plus 170.
I like that.
Yeah, that's not bad odds at all, man. Plus 170.
That's the way they do it. One or the other.
Yeah. MPTV, sorry for not being in the chat as much tonight. My fiance kept trying to talk to me. Finally, I had to put my foot down and tell my fiance, this is bigger than us. It's Cody and chat. Appreciate that, but I don't want you getting beat up in your sleep.
Yeah, don't get in trouble or anything. No. We're not that worth it, trust me.
Like, man, I gotta go. I'll be back.
I don't want you to get in trouble at home because then you can't come out again. So
yeah, and we need you. We need you out here, man. We need the input from you, MPTV. You've been out here since the beginning too, man. James Scott, PFL lock, Nunes versus Green.
I don't even know who they are. I'm not gonna lie.
I
do not follow PFL or Bellator. I follow more Bellator than PFL. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but it's been tough. I've been working so much. It's tough that if I ever get to the point where I ain't got to go to my shitty job and bust my mofo ass, I'll break down Bellator, PFL.
Yeah, it just sucks with a full-time job.
Tough.
I only can do UFC. I'm
so much. It's so much work.
It is.
It's so much work. If you do it right, you know.
Yeah.
Cannot wait for this main event. So hyped. I think Izzy gets it back, but will have to be perfect, no mistakes. Gilbert would look like Bruno Mars. He did today. Did you see him do their face off? Smart for the split decision call. That's a good call.
Yeah. Oh, the Gilbert and Jorge. Yeah, because I'm telling you, there's gonna be a judge that's stupid that's gonna give it to Jorge, even though he didn't get it. He wasn't even close.
Right. I could see it. Gilbert may knock him out worse than Usman did.
And then Jorge retires in the middle of the ring. There it is.
Right there. MPTV's fiance minus 270. That fight doesn't go to decision.
Yes.
He's like, I'm bleeding now, boys, but I'm back. I got Izzy. He's like, spells Izzy all wrong. Caps lock, lowercase caps lock after taking a shot to the head. Victor, what's safer, over 1.5 for Burns or Masvidal, or Burns money line? I like that over 1.5.
I think you get better odds with the over 1.5.
Yeah, I would say
minus
Burns
180,
minus
sure. 200. Yeah.
Fight
to start round 2 is still better odds than Burns money line. So if you can do fight to start round 2,
what's that?
I think it's like minus 300 range. Minus,
I like that.
Oh,
I
right
like
here,
that.
minus 270 right here.
I like that over 1.5. I
That's
like
super
that.
safe. Super safe is I just start round 2. Super safe.
All
Like it.
right. Main event time. Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya. I'm usually sleeping by 8:30 at night. I'm like a
We can make
freaking
this quick
old man.
because it's going to be a quick. It's
Oh,
going to be a fairly quick fight.
yeah. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not even really tired of this.
We already seen the fight too, so everybody knows.
Men's middleweight championship. Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. I'll let you start this.
All right, I'm going to go with Alex again. I just don't know how Izzy's going to do anything better to beat Alex because he was doing very well in that fight and then he got knocked out. Alex made some mistakes. I think he learns from those mistakes that he did. And I just don't know what Izzy's going to be able to do. What's he going to be able to do different than what he did from his last 3 fights and he lost against Alex? Like, is he going to be able to wrestle more? Like, okay, Alex is good, has been training with Glover full time, mind you now. Probably takedown defense, and that's all he needs to do. He doesn't have to worry about wrestling. Just keep it on the feet, sprawl and brawl, get up game. That's it. Keep this fight on the feet. That's what Alex wants to do. Is he going to stick with him on the feet? Okay, we saw what happened with that. He got hurt. Alex landed a good leg kick that made him stumble and it compromised him, as Izzy said. And he got knocked out in the 5th round. So he's got more power. Izzy's going to have to fight literally a perfect kickboxing fight to win this fight. And I don't think he's going to be able to, unfortunately. I think he's going to get knocked out. I think Alex is going to look better than he did in his last fight. He's learning still. This is going to be his 9th MMA fight. I know he's a little older, but this is going to be a kickboxing fight. This isn't going to be an MMA fight other than when Izzy tries to go for takedowns. Izzy's not going to be Henry Cejudo. Like, don't think that Izzy's going to come in here and just WrestleMania Alex for 5 rounds.
Right.
No way.
Right.
Don't think out of your mind. Look at it on the feet. On the feet, Alex has the power. He's gonna get that one shot again, and it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen earlier, like 3rd or 4th round. So give me Alex by 3rd or 4th round knockout. Unfortunately, I don't hate Izzy. I just Alex owns Izzy in his head, rent free. He's literally he literally built a 7-story mansion
there.
Izzy's for free. And is never gonna leave that brain of Izzy's. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna be 0-4 against Alex. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
look at him in any interview that he's done. Izzy looks like he's in a weird trance. And it's not even like a focused, like, oh my God, he's really focused. No, he's in the delusional focus of he really thinks like that last fight like almost didn't happen the way it did. Like it was like a
Right.
completely different fight. And I'm like, bro, you had time to watch that fight over and over and over again, and you still think it went completely different. Like you are not gonna win this fight. Your head is not in this fight, and you're never gonna win against Alex because he's in your head. It's the bugaboo. It's like the Bulls versus the Jazz in 90s. Karl Malone cannot beat Michael Jordan. That's how it is. Like anything you want to say. It's like the Chicago Bears beating Aaron Rodgers. It's never going to happen until finally he leaves. That's the only time the Bears are going to win against the Green Bay Packers. I know this. I'm a Bears fan. It never happens. Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, if you guys know football, those are the 2 quarterbacks for the Packers in the last 30 years. Bears
Yeah.
probably only won like 3 times in 30 years.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Give me Alex. Knockout.
Yeah, man. I love Adesanya, and Pereira is really growing on me now. I gotta take Pereira, man. When I rewatched their last fight, like Adesanya is running for his life. He's not running, but he's moving for his life like the whole time because Pereira's just walking him down. He has no respect for Adesanya's power. I mean, he got cracked at the end of that first round
because he made a mistake, but
yeah,
he kind of like went for it when he shouldn't have, and he'll learn from that. That was an easy mistake to fix.
right. And he got hit right in the back of the ear. But
Mhm.
yeah, man, he's fucking huge compared to Izzy too. That's why Izzy can't hurt. Dude, Izzy was trying to throw head kicks and wasn't even getting him up there. Like, he's huge. He's probably got at least 20, 25 pounds on Izzy when they fight, dude. Like, he's a giant man. He walks Izzy down, and I think Izzy slows down and starts getting tired because he's constantly on the defensive, moving. He does not never want to stop and exchange with him. And that shit wears on you. You know what I mean? And when you watch the first fight, they were both leg kicking the shit out of each other in the first round. And it eventually took more of a toll on Izzy. But I don't know, man. This is going to be a good back and forth fight, but this really gives me like the Kamaru Usman versus Leon vibes, where the first fight, it's like, all right, Leon came in, you didn't think he could win, really. No, I mean, most people were on Izzy in the first fight, and then he wins in the 5th round, almost the same way, knockout at the end. And then this time coming in, I just feel like now Pereira's definitely got all the momentum. He feels the best. He's chilled. He's relaxed. And Israel's coming in to him down 0-3. It's amazing to me. Has this ever happened in the history of the sport, dude, where somebody's 0-3 to another guy, but they're still the favorite? Like, you know what I mean?
It's insane.
That's literally one of the most insane things ever. Like, I don't even care if it was just Alex minus 125. Like, Israel he's 0-3 versus this man. He should never be the favorite. And he just lost to him like 5 months ago. And then when I went back and rewatched it, I don't even know if it was a clear 3-1 to Izzy before he got beat, because dude, that fight was really close, man, back and forth. And another thing that I seen when I rewatched it back was that, like, there was a couple moments where Izzy was that close to getting hit with them shots all throughout the fight. That's what I'm saying. It seems like he's like almost running for his life the whole fight. Like,
yep, he has to. He has to fight. It has to be perfect.
And it just catches up with him. And that's what happened in the kickboxing too. Like, eventually he starts slowing down, and he's got to stand there with Pereira, either from the leg kicks, from the punches, from the movement, especially if he comes out, tries to grapple real heavy in the first, second round. It doesn't work very well. Now he's, in the end, these guys are kickboxers who you're not used to grappling. And you might be able to grapple a little bit now, but it's not the same, man. So he said, but yeah, man, I'm taking Pereira this time. I picked Izzy last time, pretty sure, and I'm taking Pereira this time, dude. I think Pereira gets it done. I think that this time he's going to come in even more confident, and he's probably going to be up 3-1 going into the 5th, and maybe get another knockout in the 5th or go to decision. But I think it's going to look like how Leon was able to stop the shit that Kamaru did the second time, or third time, and wins, and he's just gonna have more confidence. So give me Alex Pereira, man.
I will say this.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
No, I don't know if he wins decision or finish, but I got Pereira, man.
Yeah. I will say this though. My game plan, if I was Izzy, would be to don't implement your wrestling until later in the fight, like 4th and 5th round. Those are going to be the rounds that I think are going to be worrisome for Izzy, more so than rounds 1, 2, and 3. So try to bank on those rounds early, then work in your wrestling, so that way Pereira doesn't get going and get that knockout late like he did, because I think that would be the way to win, and then win by decision, because I don't think Izzy's going to like sub him or anything. But like, bank those first couple rounds, maybe implement the wrestling later, switch that game plan around. Maybe you can win a decision that way, because I don't see him knocking out Pereira. He got lucky. I don't want to say lucky. He got close in the first round, but Alex will not make that same mistake again. That was a last second thing that he shouldn't have done. Other than that, Izzy was not close to knocking him out.
I don't know how the fuck he didn't knock him out, dude.
Right?
That right stumbled him so bad, and that left hook was so clean, right? The chin, like
he was even like
little after the bell, dude. Yeah, that. So if that didn't put him out, dude, I don't know if you can hit him any more freaking clean than that left hook got him after that big overhand. So he says Alex shot the first takedown last fight for a reason.
I already put that shoe up on eBay, bro.
He said, "Get that shoe."
I don't need that. I don't need it.
I don't even need any shoes no more.
I don't even need shoes now.
No.
I'll put it in a sock.
Sandals and Crocs, because I ain't never doing a shoey again. Just rewatched the first fight. Izzy was up 3-1, and Mark ain't so Goddard might have stopped it soon. Didn't look like Izzy was out. Yeah, it did.
Izzy was gonna get put out eventually.
Yeah, under 4.5.
I don't care what anyone says. He did not even try to, other than doing this, with his
Yeah.
head down, mind you. He didn't even try to cover up. Like he was
Yeah.
gonna get knocked out eventually.
Look at
Goddard actually probably saved him.
No Love and Daz both put 4.5 under 4.5 rounds.
I like it.
You know, Thomas, what if it goes to the mat? Alex training with Glover, man. Alex training with Glover make me think a sub is possible. Call me crazy, but who saw Yuri beat Glover with the sub, right? No one. And I imagine similar situation here. True that.
I just think Alex will be more so like stuffing the takedowns and the get up instead of working like jujitsu and submissions like that.
Yeah, Jim said that would be awesome to see. That would
be awesome.
How crazy you'd lost. Yeah, that would be crazy. That's a good point. That would be awesome. I bet the odds on that are phenomenal too. Dev said George and Izzy are locks. Underdog City. I bet that would pay good, Dev, that parlay. Did you put it in? Because I bet that pays phenomenal. MPTV, if Izzy wins by decision, they will need to fight a fifth time, 100%. Maybe even a sixth. You know, if Izzy wins again.
If Izzy wins, it's going to be another fight.
You think the UFC probably wants Izzy to win, right?
Oh yeah, because they can
keep doing this up for 4 years. Just keep having these giants fucking fight.
They can milk it all day.
Yeah. Zach, Izzy does lots of tape and plans. Dude, that's one thing I like about Izzy. He's a student of the game. If you listen to him talk on Joe Rogan, I love dudes like that. He's probably watched every UFC fight, Pride fight. He can remember them like perfectly. Like that's how I can do it. And that he knows his shit really good. So that makes you fight smarter. But Izzy does lots of tape and plans. He will not allow Alex to leg kick him without being wrestled. Izzy almost KO'd Alex in the first round and almost win the fight. Izzy's got this, bro. That's a good possibility, man.
It's not going to happen again.
Going with Izzy.
I'm sorry, Zach. It's not going to happen again.
Carlos is on Izzy. He said, and new. Effie, right. Easy money. Zach Milken, easy money. Bunny Hunter, if Izzy had never faced Alex,
you guys are crazy.
He said, if Izzy had never faced Alex those 3 times, look at strength of schedule. He is due for a win. Not a conspiracy, just probability odds. You'd figure, because you got to assume that if these two fight 10 times, there ain't no way Pereira wins all 10 of them. You know what I mean? So it makes sense that Izzy's going to at least win 3 out of 10. Right
now, if Pereira is winning those 3 fights by decision or close decisions, then yeah. But Izzy's or Alex has won 2 of the but the last 2 have been by knockouts.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fight a perfect fight until you get knocked out, which is what happened both times.
Then it's not a perfect fight no more, huh?
Exactly.
Terrible fight,
and it looks like a domination on paper.
Yep. Effie said Izzy was rocking Alex in the first 2 kickboxing fights too. How many times can Alex pull it out the fire?
I think 4. At least 4.
That weight, yeah. This is a good point. That weight cut's gonna get harder and harder for Alex. True. It might not go as well as his last one. And he's
been cutting like 2 weeks ago. He's been cutting about 2 weeks, so I think he'll be okay. This is like as much as I say like Alex is in Izzy's head. Alex wants to win this fight. He knows, like, I'm dominating this guy, and he's the best of the best, supposedly, in the UFC. I'm not letting him win this again. Like, this is a good, like, rivalry. It's not one-sided.
No. Izzy or Effie said, unlike the Leon Usman fight, Izzy is the younger fighter, whereas Usman, like Alex, approaching 36 years old.
Izzy's not 26.
Pike said, Izzy, don't let him bully your son. He's bullying your son. That's how fucking Kamara. That is hilarious.
I don't see any debates where I'm changing my pick. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
you can debate all you want with Izzy.
Go.
Could be wrong, but you're not changing my pick.
Israel Nurmagomedov by sub.
And then he gets gassed out by the 4th round and gets knocked out.
Yeah, that's actually good advice about Izzy not wrestling. But he's gonna. He basically said it in his thing. He's like, "What happens when I put him on his back?" He goes, and then he just stopped. Like
if he wants to wrestle, he better be wrestling in the 4th and 5th rounds, not the 2nd and 3rd. Like he
wrestlers they got out there at American or City Kickboxing.
That one good guy,
Carl Ubert
said no one.
Yeah, I don't know, but hopefully they brought some people in. Bet the draw at plus 5,000. It was plus 8,000. Dang, so a lot of money came in on that draw though to bring it down there.
Shit,
because there could be knockdowns, there could be a lot of stuff. That draw could definitely be in play.
Yep.
Brazilian parlay for plus 444. Pereira, Burns, Panero, Amorim. Hey,
I like it
that
all, but Luana.
yeah, but she could win though. You know what I
She
mean?
could.
She's the
Yeah, it's gonna be
favorite,
a close
so
fight.
that's not even bad odds. Plus 444 sounds lucky. Nice bet, Jumbo. I like that. Any action? I thought it was a good stoppage, but it will say Mark let Kelvin almost die like 4 times versus Izzy, and then cause it while Izzy is on his feet. True, he did. I
But
mean,
maybe the UFC wanted to protect Izzy because they knew they were going to do a rematch.
but for the record on that, Kelvin almost killed Izzy too. I just want to get that out there, and he
There you
probably
go.
will kill Curtis this weekend. I don't even
God, I
want to
knew that
see
was
that,
coming. I
but
knew that was
I don't even
coming.
want to see that. But if I have to, and I got to
If I
win
have
money
to, I
on it,
will, and I
I got to
will.
win
I will
money on it.
cheer.
I just hope it doesn't go to like the third row or something, just let it just flop over the cage a little bit. But SSP Diving said, I'm starting to lean Alex. Izzy reminded me of Wilder when he lost to Fury. Yeah, when he came back crazy eyed and
He's
then took
just.
another beating.
It's not a good look.
Yeah,
And I
George via
feel
KO.
like even the fight before that when Izzy was doing the interviews, it just looked a little cringe to me, but now it's like super cringe. And I'm like, you're desperate now, and that's not a good sign.
Yeah. Dev said Jorge via KO. What did I do?
You're good.
I can't see nothing. Oh, there we go. I clicked the wrong button. He said Jorge via KO plus 700, Izzy via KO plus 360. All right. This is nice
Not bad.
lines. Ice Viking, I saw a photo with Alex with Jelton Almeida as well. Looked like they may be training together. That would help a lot.
And
Jelton
I'm sure
Almeida.
Alex is
And
bigger.
yeah, that makes sense too. Because Jelton's fighting in Charlotte coming up, and
Yep.
if you're trying to get your striking better, who would be better to go to Pereira, and then you can trade him a little wrestling.
And vice versa.
Oh yeah, Dev did that interview with Jimmy Flick.
Yeah, I'll check that out for sure.
Patty and them sent that to me earlier because I don't get to get on. And I used to be able to get on my phone at work all night and just scroll shit. Now I can't even get on my phone at all at work. Period. So I don't get to see near as much stuff. Come on, Johnny. You want to pick Izzy. If they fought 10 times is in the abstract of the same fight 10 times. If you've lost to someone 8 times in a row, there's pretty much zero chance you win the 9th, right? But if you win the 3rd, that's good stats and good
It's
fights.
just Murphy's law.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's a good point, though.
Yeah, no, it is.
But only if you lose the 8 in a row. But if you lose like 3 and then win 1 and then lose 2 and then win 1, but because I can't believe that he would just beat Izzy 10 out of 10. That would blow my mind. But you never know. He just might be that dude that has his number. Oh my God, Izzy isn't stupid. He planned that wrestling thing in the interview to get Alex looking, maybe, or not. But I could see him doing that.
Well, he would be stupid to even say that if he wasn't going to implement it because there's no point. Alex, I'm not even going to debate it.
Let's see. MMA Joey said, "What's up? Hope you guys are well. What's up, MMA Joey?
What's up, Joey?
Man, appreciate you coming out, hanging out, man. Everybody check out Joey's page. Joey's got great YouTube stuff. Always does live shows. Twitter. Follow him on Twitter too. He's got a great Twitter page. Puts out a lot of opinions. So check him out. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, Joey. FEA Cody, tell your peeps to hop in that vocal lounge on the Discord. It's dope to kick it with the people in there. How do you do it? I was looking at that. What do you do? Do you just go in there and open it and then tell people you're in there and they come to it? Because I was trying to figure that out because I would like to talk with people during the fights and stuff. I seen there's like a lounge, and then we'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah. Do I have to open it or can anybody just go there and open it? I'm so bad with technology, dude. That's the thing. I'm trying to get better and add more stuff, but it sucks. I'm 100 going to tail that Brazil parlay now. Yeah, plus 444, man. That was a pretty good line, man. Let's see. Any action MMA Joey, what up? Yeah, Joey's got a good following and good channel and stuff. Izzy, you guys are still on. Damn, I'm already home from the
I know this is a long one.
This is the long one. It's called. We tried a new thing with the stats and the looking stuff up too, but yeah, take it easy, guys.
It's a good card.
Thank you for hanging out, Jim, Amy, Pat, man. Long night. Yep. You guys hung out the whole time. Appreciate it. I hope you guys good luck on all your bets, all your guys' plays this weekend. I know you got some
good luck
bets.
on everyone's bets.
Yup. Sup? Any action?
Whew.
Joey says. Dev says, "What up?" Shout out to you guys. You made my night shift go by a lot
Right
faster. We
on.
done got people through half an 8-hour shift.
Shit.
No problem, Pike. I'm glad you hung out with us the whole time, commenting.
An 8-hour
Shafiq, what
shift.
is
Yeah,
up?
we did. We did.
Yeah, Izzy by sub. Yeah. Hey
That's
man,
crazy.
if he gets the wrestling going, you never know. That would be amazing. I would be shocked. And that would be like throws a whole wrench into this whole trilogy, not even a trilogy. What is it? Quadruple, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, well, there'll be a trilogy next in the UFC.
A UFC trilogy. The Fury Wilder comparison would be better if Izzy was the power fighter versus the better technical fighter, but a little bit.
But is that true though?
Thomas said Pike, same thing. Working my night, listening helps. Yeah, man. That's what I do at work when I with that, because since I can't really get on my shit, look stuff, I'll listen to the breakdowns and stuff like that. And good shows. Izzy has been grappling with Craig Jones. Yeah. Yep, he has that. That's because he was out there with Volkanovski. Peace out, everyone. Good luck. Thanks for hanging out all night, Zach. Good luck to you too, dude. And make sure everybody go check out Zach's page, Zach's YouTube, and his Instagram.
I think it's Amorim, Burns,
Amorim,
Luana, and Pereira. All the Brazilians.
There you go. Yep.
I think that's all the Brazilians on the card.
Yep. Who put that out there?
Oh, I don't remember the first person who said that.
It's an excellent parlay. Really.
Yeah, Amorim, Luana, Burns, and Pereira. All the Brazilians on the card.
Yeah. So whoever, I can't remember who brain dead at this point.
Jumbo Loco?
Yeah, I think it was Jumbo Loco. Yep,
that's what it was.
Great show, guys. Thanks for hanging out, Ryan. SSP Diving. Thanks for hanging out. Whoop, Jumbo Loco. Yep, right there. That's my boy too.
There we go.
Yep.
Nice parlay.
That is plus 444 too. It's just telling you it's good. Thank you guys, everybody, for hanging out tonight, man. We're gonna win some money. We're gonna have a good time. Check us out on Saturday. We're gonna do a little pre-show with Patty and Dr. Saros. Face Meets Fist guy. Probably have some good giveaways and stuff. So you're gonna want to check that out. But man, we kept 38 to 50 people on here all night, and we really appreciate you guys hanging out. Try to think up a cool show name for us in the off time, and let us know.
Yeah, put it in the comments
if you like this new thing where you got this, where you see the stuff, or if you like the just see our mugs instead or whatever. But appreciate you guys hanging out, dude. I had a good time tonight. That's why time goes by so fast, because we answer these questions. Let's have a good time. But I hope everybody in the chat loves it, man, because we are here a long time. But dude, it's fun talking with everybody. We got such a great chat. Like no one's in here. I mean, Dion came in a little hot. Dion came in. Johnny said, "You know what, Dion? You, man.
Sorry, man. I've been trying to tell Dion to read my fucking post, but he doesn't want to, so I had to tell him off. Sorry, my bad. My bad, Dion.
You said he's been coming on your stuff, yeah, but now he'd be cool, I bet though. But yeah, man, everybody that came out, 138, Effie, Thomas, SSP Diving, Ryan, Zach Milken, MMA, Adev, MMA Joey, Jumbo Loco, James Scott, Derek Izzy, 138 MMA, everybody, dude. Pink Floyd.
Yes, sir. Everybody.
Ice Viking was here all night, dude. Pike, my boy Pike MPTV gave a dono and took a beating from his fiance.
James and Amy.
Night. James, Amy, and Pat tonight. Riff Raff came through. Bunny Hunter, both. So that's our dude. That's my dude. That's
Carlos, Bev.
Yep, Dev. Everybody, man, you guys are all awesome. You make this fun every night. Daz, I don't know if I said Daz, but Daz, no love. All you guys, man. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Everybody have a great night. And
see you guys Saturday. Make sure you come out 2 hours before the fights on Saturday. Come out. We'll do this again with everybody else.
Some giveaways too. Dev, hit me up for the giveaway. See you guys. Have a good night, man.
Later, man.
Guys.